Welcome to Pop Culture and Nonsense. This is episode 107. Ooh.
Season 5, baby! Yeah!
You're listening to Good Vibes with Chris, Dean, Troy, and Jorge.
The podcast network Good Vibes.
Repping the DF Dub, we are recording this from Allen, Plano, and Little Elm, Texas.
That's right.
On this week's episode, there was so much going on in the DFW sports environment, we had to get into that for a little bit, and then the guys get real creepy. We're talking about how movies move them. Different scenes, different emotions, different awakenings, all sorts of ways that filmmakers stir your soul. I'm glad I was not here for that part. Feel free to skip ahead to when I join the show and it gets leaps and bounds better, simply by me telling a fishing story. Also on this week's episode, we get a little Creature from the Black Lagoon history lesson, and then three of a kind, man. What musician do you wish had a biopic, or a biopic, or a biopsy? If they had gotten a biopsy, they might not need a biopic, because they'd still be alive. Anyway, that's this week's episode. Stay tuned. Coming at you right now.
Give me your best Batman voice right now.
I am Batman.
It's gotta be different. You gotta come like this.
You gotta go. Joker, I don't understand why you always have to start some shit.
I am vengeance.
Depressed.
You gotta breathe a lot. It's like he's always out of breath.
I'm really depressed. I need to talk to my therapist. But you're really fucking me up with all this shit and this fucking light in the sky, and I gotta fucking come every time it comes.
You gotta come every time it comes, huh? Ooh. This is one of those Batman movies, one of those After Dark Batman movies. So
the Skinamax special.
Yeah, exactly. So it is spooky season. It's what we've been talking about. You're listening to the Good Vibes podcast. You're here chilling right now with the duo, the tag team.
Yes.
What would we call ourselves? We need a tag team name, right? If we were in,
we never did.
We were like basically in this weird COVID fantasy. We were working on a role playing game which involves some wrestling, and so we started working on some storylines, and so we had a tag team, but we were individuals. We are not individuals. We need to be more of a tag team. It needs to be a name that brings us
Bruno Bustos and Monroe Scott.
Yeah, that's our also rap alter egos at times. But what would you call us as a tag team? We got to have a cool name. In the just in the vein of like a pro wrestling type of situation, like a Latino heat. You know what I mean? So it's got to be like, what would you call us? Just right off the top of your dome.
Big Tacos.
Oh no, bro.
Heavyweight Thunder.
Damn, bro.
I don't even know.
Damn.
Slick Willie. Southern Bam Bam.
I guess we gotta get Jorge involved now. Anyway,
that
was just
like
bullshit.
that?
I don't know. No, we'll figure that out, because there'll be days, and that's the thing about what we do now, man. It's so hard to get everybody's schedules and timing right and all of that. So there'll be different variations of the show, and I think Dean's gonna join us later. Jorge is getting hooked up right now. We are in a little pre-show mode, but yeah, you never know. So I like to have ideas for different combinations. Like, I don't know, it's easy for us, right? To either call us the three amigos, or like the tripod, or something like that, because it's three of us now.
Well,
yes.
now
El Trio.
El Trio.
El Trio de
El Tropa.
What's the Spanish word for clown?
What is the Spanish word for clown? Do I not know that?
I'm not going to pretend like I do.
You don't know the Spanish word for clown? You're bilingual.
Yeah,
You
when
have
I
dual
wanna be.
citizenship.
When I want to be.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel
What's the
I
word
should
for
probably know
clown?
this.
What
Stand
is
by.
it? What is a clown in Espanol?
Pinche huerquillo.
What would you call one when you saw one? If you ever heard it.
Un way.
Un
clown, payasa.
Yeah, I guess you'd say un
payaso.
clown. That's true in Texas.
Because I
Un
just
clown.
wanted to say like
Clown.
clown.
Payaso.
Trace clowns.
El payaso. Oh no,
No.
el clown is un clown.
We're not.
Clown.
No.
But el
You're not
payaso
bringing
is
me
like
into
clown
your
buffoon.
ICP roots, bro. Like, no.
Un clown.
I don't want anything to do with that.
Un clown
Un
payaso.
goofball.
We're no ICP. We are not down for the clown on this show.
Trece
Like,
mucho locas.
we are not down for the clown on the show.
What? Okay. All right.
Just because ICP. No, but for real though, I went to
You
Screams.
just couldn't call it no mamas.
No mamas. I like that.
No, mama.
We went to Screams over the weekend, and that was pretty amazing. It's got 5 different haunted houses all in the same place. This
Did
is
you go to all of
where
them?
we got 3 in. The lines are long, but we got there 8 o'clock. It goes all the way till I think 1 o'clock.
Wow.
But there's like shops and stuff. It's the same place that they do the Scarborough Fair.
Right.
That.
Oh shit.
So it's
Yeah.
huge. It's really huge, and the best one, in my opinion, was the clown one.
Wow. What is the
Did you
fascination
see
with clowns?
AC?
No, he's at Cutting Edge. We have not gone there
Cutting
yet,
Edge.
but we
Oh.
plan on it. I love this. Is we do all the fun stuff on the seasons. We love doing all that, so we definitely want to hit a couple more if we can. We're doing some
What's the best season?
pumpkin carving later. I don't know,
when
man.
Are you gonna do the pumpkin carving? I want to.
I will definitely. It's a Sunday morning coming up. It's not this Sunday, but the next.
I want to come.
Cool. Yeah, come over. Yeah, we're doing
Hey,
that. Go ahead.
No. So, who's it? AC is in this. AC
He drums.
character?
No, he drums at so at the Cutting Edge. There's little stops along the way. If there's too many people, you get bunched up. It doesn't make the experiences good. So to keep the flow of the traffic good, they have little rest stops in between, and they have drummers there to perform and keep the people entertained while they wait for the next turn. So he does that, which is pretty cool. And he sent us some clips of they were doing some 311 tunes over the weekend, and that was pretty cool. What is
Nice.
that? What is that footage?
I'm trying to. It won't let me turn it around.
Yeah. Is that beans and Franks? Is that beans and toast?
Oh, no, there it goes.
Toast and beans and toast.
Yeah. Well, that's awesome, man. Shout out to AC for doing that.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah.
And so does it.
sirloins and beans.
Okay.
Yummy.
Sirloins and beans.
Sirloin. It was Troy's eating.
Troy's eating.
Nice.
Sirloins and beans. That's a hearty meal for a hearty man doing a honest day's work. He's got to get that grub in at the end of the day. But yeah, I've never been to Scarborough Fair. You guys ever been to Scarborough Fair? That's my next venture. I want to go back out there for that.
It's expensive.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How much was
Right.
this Screams? You got
You know.
3. How much was that?
It's $50 for a ticket. So $50 a ticket.
So you spent $300.
It was only me and her. There's only 2 of us.
Yeah, but $50
Wow.
for each one, or $50 for if I'm
No, $50 to get in, and then all the haunted houses inside
gonna jump out
are
and
free.
come right back.
Yeah, okay. But you could get a fast pass for another $50, so it'd be $100 a person. But you can do
And
the fast pass, and you can go all the way through. We didn't do the fast pass. Next time we will probably do that.
yeah, I've learned that just go VIP wherever. If they have a VIP, do it.
Right? Yeah, I think that was
Because-
an episode one day. That's a good. Yeah, we had that was the title of an episode.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
just- go ahead.
It's just worth it, dude. Like,
Yeah.
whenever the Christmas comes around and all that Christmas crap, if there's VIP, get it because you're gonna
Yeah.
wait in line.
We did that last year, man. Are you gonna come back for that?
Perhaps. For
Because
those
I'm not going to be driving this time, so I'll be able to have a little bit more fun.
but we weren't in the VIP line, were we?
No, but we did. I mean, it's pretty VIP to have like a 17 passenger van and do the lights, and we had the shots going. We had all the fun stuff.
No, that was incredible.
Pretty awesome stuff.
Yeah, I have an announcement
awesome.
for everybody on the show. I have accepted a position with Molson Coors, and I'm going to be going back down to the Rio Grande Valley. Whoops. Jesus.
Whoa.
As we say that, yeah. I'm going to be going back down to the Rio Grande Valley, and man, going to be taking Jessica with me, so it's going to be good, man.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
So you're going to stay with the show, right?
Of course, yeah. The show must go on.
I was thinking to say, you can still do the show.
That's right.
Yeah, now there will be some times where I probably can't do the show because I'm going to be traveling or whatever, but for the most part, we'll be good.
Of course. No worries.
I'm gonna need this time. That's one thing that I'm really grateful for is that I've found a woman who's down with my hobbies, and that's super important. I will say that she gets my passion for video editing. She watched me edit this one video all together, and she was looking at it and doing her thing, and it's amazing, because when I used to do that in my previous life with somebody else, it was always like, oh my God, you're doing that again. You're doing that again.
That makes it harder.
Pain in the butt. Oh my God, it's
Yeah.
terrible.
It definitely helps when you guys have the opportunity to get those in, those hobbies. I think it's important, man.
Oh God, it's so important to be appreciative of the space, because she likes making jewelry. And
well, see, that's what I was actually gonna say. Whatever it is, if you can work in creative into it, man, that's where you're really cooking with something.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because you get to work out that creative part of your brain and relax a little bit and do something you love doing, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. So, word to the wise: find somebody that has goals or that creative void that is missing in their life, and let them explore it. Because, dude, I can try to video edit all day long, but after a while, man, it gets tiring, and you need that what am I trying to say? That motivation, that inspiration is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that it was lost for a little bit, but ever since I've been working with this company, which by the way, it's sad, it's bittersweet because I really enjoyed working for Glazier's Beer and Beverage, man. It was an awesome company, a nice family-owned company, and we did some really amazing things. I got to edit video, which wasn't even part of my job description.
Yeah.
But they let me do it anyways, and I made some informationals. And dude, it was cool, man. I made both English and Spanish translations, and it's kind of sad, I don't want to leave, but this is probably the best for Jessica and I. I feel like the Valley's the last frontier of affordable housing. So for what it's in our budget here versus what you can get there, it's amazing. So I want you guys to come down too to see it eventually.
Yeah, man, that's awesome. Absolutely.
Dude,
those are all different factors. You got people, moving out here for a lot of those reasons. But you say there's even, that's a very smart way to get more bang for your buck, to find the best place to do that. And I think, and you have roots there too. I think that's important too. Family's there too, which is awesome. And of course, we're gonna make our trips down there to see all y'all.
Yeah, man, most definitely. The beach is there. I got to take you guys to Progresso. I got to take you to 17th Street. Like it's a party, bro. And the food is amazing. And on your way there, you get to stop at Stripes and have tacos.
Heck yeah, that's true.
Stripes is a 7-Eleven subsidiary. 7-Eleven bought them out. They have
you look like a goddamn goat, you son of a gun. Like a damn goat. Just going to town. Still wearing that shit with pride, dude. I appreciate that part of it too. The fandom. How are we feeling though? How are we feeling on the season? You better be doing some research now. Do research. Try to see who you're gonna draft. Let's see if we can find a quarterback for you.
Yeah, we're looking to. So we're playing Houston soon. We're looking to get beat by them too.
Jesus,
we want that number 1 draft pick.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we're terrible. I mean, there's nothing I can say. We're terrible. We need a new quarterback. We need defense. We need a new coach.
I know
we
that.
Need to hit the reset button is what we need to do. Which fucking sucks because we hit the reset button fucking 3.5 years ago. This is bullshit.
It happens. You get stuck in that cycle sometimes. But you said that I think last week or the week before you said that you just weren't. You were waiting for. You thought that there were. Would you say cupcake or I don't know what the reference was, but you're saying like the league wasn't there yet. Everybody's playing sloppy football, and it seems to continue a little bit. And then it's it's the argument or the question is rather, do you think this is parity in the league as Dean put it, or do you think it's bad football? Anybody?
I would like to say
in the league.
Yeah, I mean it's
both. A little bit of both, maybe.
Well, when you have 6 games, like last week there was like 6 games that was won by 3 points or less, right? It was the same here, man. I mean, they're all coming down to the wire, and everybody's still in it.
Yeah, the Bengals too. Like every game they've lost in the last second.
I got killed in my pigskin pick'em. Like I got murdered. This week. Like I got so killed, and what was crazy was that I turned it on. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to friggin' win all these games. And then all of a sudden they all lose by 2, 3. It's amazing. So, I don't know. All of those guys are professionals. All of those guys are athletes and the best of the best. So
offense is down this year a little bit, I think that's a factor.
Mm-hmm. You want to talk about parity? I mean, look, dude, when you could take a guy like Cooper Rush, who everybody thought was going to be terrible, well, is he that terrible? The guy made it to the NFL. He's on an NFL team. Like, can we really say that the guy sucks that bad?
Well, no. Last year he got, basically he got all the awards. He got all the offensive awards, receiver awards, and so I think that last year was definitely his coming out party. He had
Cooper Rush
against him.
Cooper Rush.
I'm sorry, I thought you meant Cooper Kupp. My bad. No, Cooper Rush. Okay, so then let's backtrack that because the whole time I thought you were talking about Cooper Kupp. You said what about Cooper Rush?
That you talk about parity in the league. You take a guy like Cooper Rush, who's supposed to be on the backup quarterback in an NFL team.
He is a backup quarterback. He still is that 100%.
But I mean, is he I'm starting to think that Dak changes the plays whenever he steps to the line. He's calling audibles as he comes to the line because there's no way that Cooper Rush can run the ball like that and have that much success and Dak not follow the same formula.
No. They're running the ball because Cooper Rush is in there. That's the thing.
Okay, well, so you're telling me they can't run the ball whenever Dak's in there?
I think they prefer to have a little bit more balance when Dak's in there because he could throw a little bit better. But
throw a little bit better?
Yeah, a lot of bit better. I was just being
not a lot of nothing. not anywhere close.
I mean,
dude. Let me tell you why he's not.
Cooper Rush got like 100 yards passing this year. This last game, like we won the game. That's all. That's the most important part, and that's why it's cool. But it's not because of him. It's because of the defense. It's because of the special teams. And then this last week, it was also because of the running game. And I know you've been hard on Zeke, and for a lot of reason. And Tony Pollard, you really want him to kind of emerge as the guy. And it seems to be that's going to be the thing that happens. It looks like it's going to continue to go that direction anyway. At least. He had another big breakout play this week. But Zeke still did his stuff. Like after that big play by Tony Pollard, Zeke had a really nice run to the outside, made 2 really good cuts. Gallup being back is awesome. He's only to get better. He made that really amazing catch on the sideline. But
didn't they make some really amazing drops too? Like
they had 2 drops, because I mean that's an NFL game. That's the thing I love about what they're going through this right now and still getting wins. They're not all great wins, but they're going through adversity. They had the big lead and then they lose. Or not big lead. They had a lead and then they lose the lead and then they come back and then it's played. The defense has to stay in it the whole game and the offense has to really try to get as much first downs as possible, knowing that they're not going to get in the end zone. But let's get enough first downs. Let's take some time off the clock. Let's control the ball and do enough. And that's what happened.
Right. Well, all the best. Now we got a 5-0 Philadelphia Eagles team and a 4-1 Dallas. No, is it 4-1?
Yeah.
4-1 Dallas Cowboys team. It's going to be amazing. What is it? Monday night or Sunday night?
It is going to be Sunday night football. Unfortunately, Monday night next week is going to be the Broncos again. Rody, if you're listening, I'm sorry about that. But last Thursday was historically one of the worst games on television. I wish they could do flexes. I guess you can't do it really on a Thursday night. But I mean, if you know 2 weeks out that you don't want to see a team on a Monday night anymore, change your schedule.
No, can't do that.
It's not like college where they're trying to get recruits, so it's not fair for recruiting purposes.
Bro, you can't do that. Like that's
you could take a Monday night game away. They still get that game. They're gonna get it on Sunday.
No,
take that prime time game away from that team that doesn't need to be on
You're
TV.
talking about flights being changed and crap. No, you can't do that. Now, if it was on a Sunday, yeah, perhaps. But
I'm saying there should be a precedence where there's at least like, let's say
Did you just say a precedence?
Yeah, there needs to be, say, we're 3 weeks out. If a team is not relevant anymore, does not deserve to be in prime time, you move them out. 3 weeks.
Precedent.
Huh?
A precedent.
You're the king of that. You're talking about what I said, man. What'd you say last week? Charmaine Bears? The Charmaine Bears, yeah.
Yeah, where I come
Get the hell out of
France. In Charmania, we say that.
Yes. What about what do you call the Mavericks in Charmania?
Les Mavs.
Les Mavs. They started their preseason this last week. Got a little peek at the team. It looks awesome. I'm excited what we have in the future. I get Bally Sports at work, so I'm excited about that. That's the only way I'll be able to see it.
Oh my god!
A pain in the ass. Bally Sports. Yeah. I know.
Yeah, that's terrible. That Bally Sports sucks. Like, is there any talk about going away from them or anything? Like, what's the whole deal on that?
I don't know how long they're locked in on that deal.
Contract.
10 years, y'all.
Ooh. Did you say 10 years or 2 years?
10 years.
Okay, so I guess basically nobody's ever going to watch these two teams ever play.
I watch at work. That's again. I get lucky. It's I don't know. It's like at the sports package, all that stuff. I'm sure it's like crazy expensive. I stream everything still to this day, but it becomes increasingly harder and harder to live that way. You know, I don't know. I haven't looked at a whole cable package, but it's
ridiculous,
less
bro.
now than getting all the streaming sites because there's so many options now.
Yeah, I mean, so are you telling me that at no point, man? I'm sorry, I just, wait, but what?
How do you? I mean, I think
the viewership of the Texas Rangers didn't go down at all. Like, I want to say it remained stagnant.
Well, they did a lot in the off season, so that helped them out. They made a lot of moves, signed a lot of people, ended up not working out anyway.
Yeah, but at some point when they suck that bad, you would think people turn it off, or say, "Screw it, I'm not going to." I mean, I guarantee you, a lot
Believe
of people
it or not, more people listen to the Rangers on the radio than anything.
Eric Nadel, right, is the guy that does it.
Yeah, Eric Nadel.
Yeah,
and, the other dude and Jared Sandler.
That's a great. Yeah, that sounds really good. I love hearing it on. You're right. I do like to hear it on the radio more than I do like watching it. But
baseball.
I don't know if you guys are in. I mean, I don't think any of us are really big in have anything at stake in this game. But this last weekend, I'm going to the fair this week. I'm excited to try all that new food that we talked about a couple weeks ago. But this was Texas, Oklahoma Red River shootout weekend this last weekend, and it was a blowout. I know that, again, I don't think any of us really have any stake in the game.
No.
Fans of either teams. It is a fun little spectacle, though.
My brother's a diehard Texas fan. He's fucking
ecstatic.
Stake in the game. Skin in the game.
Yeah, so they're trying to get in the SEC. I mean, like...
Yeah, they're terrible. They suck.
They beat the crap out of Oklahoma. Oklahoma's been going downhill too. I think that coach is in trouble. We had our first firing in the NFL today.
Well, hold on a second. I want to talk a little bit more about how Texas and OU both equally suck. Okay? Sure. I just want to say that whenever they go to the SEC, they're going to suck even harder than the suckiest of all sucks. And I know a lot of people are probably like, Jorge, why do you hate on Texas and OU? Well, you know what? We have a team here locally, and people are always talking about support local. It's called the Mean Green, ladies and gentlemen. The University of North Texas, home of Mean Joe Green, home of RoboCop, Nora Jones, Roy Orbison, Don Henley, and most of all, a stone cold ass whooping son of a bitch, Mr. Stone Cold Steve Austin. So if you're going to support local, either go with Mean Green
and my niece.
or TCU or the schmucks from SMU. That's all I got to say.
Hey, but they got some nice.
How about Guns Up? What about Guns Up Texas Tech?
No, I'm talking about the DF Dub.
Come on, man. That's part of.
I'm talking about
DFW. You know how many kids go to Texas Tech from here?
It doesn't matter. Like, look, if I was a student athlete, I would be targeting. Okay, for football, here are the cities I would want to play in: Dallas, Houston, Pittsburgh. I would pick all cities that have an NFL team around there. And the reason why is if you take somebody like Lance Dunbar, who played for the University of North Texas, right? Yeah. University of North Texas ain't that great. He made it onto the team. And so you want to have all those college scouts looking at you at all time. And I think with the NIL, you're going to see the uprising of major metro cities like Miami, LA and all those cities. They're going to start to come up here pretty soon.
Come up here as in
come up in the
like college
of college, yeah, college sports, yeah. Especially when it comes to basketball, man. If you're a basketball player, you definitely want to play in a major metro.
Well, yeah, you do, because especially now that they get, like you said, the deal, they can get money off of their name. For sure, 100%. I can see that.
Yeah,
but the NBA is getting closer and closer to getting away with the one and done deal rule.
What's that?
So that means they have to be in college for at least 1 year before they can go to the NBA, or they have to be just 1 year removed from high school. They can't go straight from high school to the NBA, so they can go to either the G League, they can go play overseas, or they can elect to go to college for 1 year. Usually, sometimes they stay longer, but usually it's like a 1 year. So if they get that rule away, so maybe we get back to somebody good enough to make it into the league at high school, we might have that situation again.
Yeah. Hey, is Zion coming back?
Yeah, he's been playing in the preseason. He looks good. He looks healthy. He did some pretty amazing things. He came. There's a guy that was like right on top of him, really fouled him hard, and he was able to get through it and make the play. He looks huge, but in the good way, not in like overweight. He looks very, very like I said, healthy. Looks good. Our guys look great. Hardy coming off the bench outscored everybody else. We're going to be pretty stout team this year. Our bench is unreal. Yeah, man, I'm excited.
Yeah, we're talking about the Mavericks, of course. Yeah, Dallas Mavericks.
Absolutely. I mean, just sports in general. Anything happened over the weekend in the boxing world that of note? I know that there
was no boxing.
Dream match that you were hoping would keep boxing relevant fell apart. Gypsy King, Joshua's not going to happen.
Yeah, but they are talking about Ruiz, Tyson Fury. So there was supposed to be a boxing match this weekend between Eubanks and some other cat. I didn't really know those boxers, but there was a doping scandal and it wasn't coming about. But it was going to be on the Zone anyway, so I wasn't going to watch it. But this weekend, I believe Bumgardner and Mayer, two women, are going to go at it. Dude, this Saturday is stacked. In fact,
please talk about it.
Devin Haney. Let me tell you what the card is going to be, guys, ladies and gentlemen, because this is a stacked card that is coming up this weekend. If you are a fan of boxing, you are going to be tied to your television. So here we go. On October 15th, it is a rematch of Devin Haney versus George Kambosos, 12 round for the undisputed lightweight title. That's going to be in Australia. That's going to be at 7:30. And then at 2:30, Clarissa Shields versus Savannah Marshall for 10 rounds. And that's going to be for the WBC, IBF, and WA middleweight titles. Then you have Michaela Mayer versus Alicia Bumgardner for the WBO women's junior lightweight titles. So all day long, starting at 2:30 on ESPN. And then on Fox pay-per-view, you're going to have Deontay Wilder versus Robert Helenius. Helenius is a big dude. That's going to be a big match. So a lot of boxing going on this weekend. I'm so excited. Of course, I'll probably catch the highlights of Deontay Wilder, but I'm definitely watching Clarissa Shields, Bumgardner, and Mayer, and Kambosos, and Devin Haney. It's going to be great. I love it. Devin Haney's going to win, by the way.
That's your pick. I love that. The week after, you can look ahead on the 22nd is UFC 280. You have Charles Oliveira is the main event versus Islam Makayev. You have Aljamain Sterling versus TJ Dillashaw, and Peter Yan versus Sean O'Malley. Those are the top 3 fights on that card. That's pretty fucking stacked.
Is this a pay-per-view?
It is. I mean, it's that. I would think it's a pay-per-view. If it's not, actually, it might be on like NBC or something because it's at 1 p.m. And I don't see. I don't know. Let me look it up.
Hey,
Got to be pay-per-view, right? That's huge.
Yeah. Was it you that was showing me that everybody's taking all those UFC fighters are taking a page out of Canelo's boxing regiment and they're training just like Canelo?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of those guys, like, a lot of, I mean, boxing's techniques of like slipping punches. Yeah, for sure. That's
I think that was Dean who told you that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's true.
Well, that's true. That boxing is one of the 9 striking points. Yeah. Yeah.
No,
right.
I'm just saying.
Boxing uses 1 striking point, while MMA uses 9 striking points.
Yep.
Yeah, but what do you? But what do you love seeing? What do you love seeing most?
Get
in MMA? What
get that up by the thunder.
Honestly, combat-wise, my favorite thing in the world is to see somebody get head kick knocked out. That's my favorite thing.
Oh my god, Troy!
100%.
Troy? What do you like the most? How do you like seeing somebody get knocked out in the UFC? And be honest. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. Don't you lie to me.
Get knocked out. I like kicks.
Okay.
Yeah, but don't get ate up by the Thunder Brothers.
The Thunder Brothers.
We're the Thunder Brothers.
Dude, everybody loves a good knockout. Hey, speaking of UFC, McGregor and Mayweather talking about a $1.3 billion fight, but I don't know, man.
It'll never happen.
Never happen.
Because
they're both too greedy.
Right now, he's filming Roadhouse, and he is not being tested by USADA. And so I'm sure that if they ever started trying to put a fight together, that something would come up amiss. And
who's filming Roadhouse? Roadhouse the movie?
Yeah, Roadhouse the movie. Your boy Conor McGregor is going to be in Roadhouse the movie.
Hey, do you think there's going to be a softcore in that?
Softcore porn
scene, like a scene?
Yeah,
I hope so. Getting naked and shit.
I think that's something that the last one that I saw that was like on a major level was like that was like out of like jokingness. It was like MacGruber. Have you seen MacGruber?
Dude, there's some softcore going on in a lot of these shows, like Game of Thrones. My girl was watching this one on Hulu where it was just straight up softcore the entire time. It was about this. I'll have to ask her, but golly, was a lot of softcore going on.
Yeah. Does that take away from the story, or does it distract? Like, how does it make you feel?
Makes me never want.
Weird? Is it weird to you? Do you not like watching that in the show?
I mean, I guess it's all right, but
it's a little much, right?
Do you ever like? I mean, what do you do? I mean, like as your partner is watching it, you like?
I'm just. I don't know. I don't. I would watch it just like I would if I was by myself. You know what I mean? Like. I'm not like, ooh, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, but I wouldn't do that by myself,
I would.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I know whenever like I see a kissing scene and it kind of goes on for more than like 2 seconds, I'm like, if I'm around my girl,
just to lighten the mood.
Yeah, just to lighten the mood.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it's a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
And then
my dad is uncomfortable, legendarily uncomfortable about scenes like that.
Whoa.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think at first I felt that way because he was uncomfortable about it, and then one time it was just a joke. It was a joke in that movie, the Stoner movie, with Jim Brewer.
Oh, yeah, in Dave Chappelle.
Yeah. He was like saying it was a joke.
High?
Yeah, no, that's not how I.
No,
whatever. Doesn't matter.
That's what method.
Anyway, he's talking about everybody starts spending all the money. Like, why are you guys spending all this money?
What the fuck's it called?
And then he's like, you keep on getting your girl all this jewelry. He's like, what are you talking about? He's like, you said you got her that pearl necklace, and he's like, you totally missed the point of that story. and me and my dad laughed, and like that was a dirty joke, and it wasn't. I know it's not as in your face.
God, we got to know the name
as
of that movie.
like a sex scene, but that shit made me be like, okay, whatever. Like it's just sex, man. No, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't like make me feel weird.
Right near the beach.
Because you know it's not going to go any further than it's going to go, right? It's a movie. Like, it's not porn. You know it's not going to go there. So no matter how far it gets, it's not going to go there. So you know that. So that's what I say. Rest on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Well, just don't watch
movie?
just don't watch Dahmer with him, because then you're gonna really see some
Dahmer?
stuff.
I've seen Dahmer.
The one that just came out on Netflix.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
How long has that been out?
I mean, it's been out for a couple weeks.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been trying to talk about it on the show. Last week y'all shut me out. The week before that y'all shut me out on it.
Well,
I brought it up.
I watched it. I watched it.
Baked.
Stinking assholes.
Okay, well, we're gonna talk about it tonight.
Oh, okay. Now that you've seen it, talk about it. All right.
We already talked about it, and the name of the damn movie is Half Baked. You non-listening sons of bitches.
Yes, we had it.
We're listening. Yes, Half Baked. That's the name of that movie that we just referenced 2 minutes ago, Troy.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Don't do that. But like, so you hear that? You used to hear that on studio audiences, right?
Yeah,
like on the shows, and that's why you do it. Like you want to be that guy,
bell, dude.
Busted.
Oh yeah,
that was always my favorite one when they said busted.
I've added my own noises during some of those movies. Well, weren't my noises, but there were noises made.
What do you mean, like porn voiceover? I guess.
No, like sexual things were happening, and
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you were doing voiceover work for porn.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
what does that sound like? Here you go. I'm going to use my hands. And here we go. Ready? And do your voices.
He is scissoring his hands.
Wow. What the fuck? I'm saying I was theater, bro. There was chicks in the theater, and they were making noises, and people were like, what the fuck? But we would do it when they were
don't
fucking.
Do that.
Okay. Yeah, okay, we're gonna have to strike that one. All right, just strike this entire thing.
Why? Why are you afraid of that? That's not weird. That's
no, yeah. In fact, don't have sex in my theater. Please don't have sex in my theater.
I'm not gonna have sex in your theater. I'm talking about when we were younger and kids. It's different now. You can't do it in those theaters. They're like stadiums now. Back in the day, you could hide in the corner and shit.
Okay, I guess so. It was all flat, maybe.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Can't do it.
I don't know, man. I
feel like
that in the day was easy to do it in.
Okay,
yeah, but that doesn't. Yeah,
off the rails. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that.
Here we
go. We're going to go down some weird, reminiscent, adolescent, fucking Porky's version of fucking. It's not going to happen.
It was.
Hey, okay, it's fine.
Alrighty, here we go.
Right, here's some news. That weird news. And I want somebody to, if you don't mind, Jorge, maybe. Actually, I'm gonna try to look it up. But anyway, Garth Brooks had a concert over the weekend. That for whatever reason, Troy, maybe you can help fill me in on this. For whatever reason, it was hard to get to the venue, so there were shuttle buses or shuttle trucks.
Yeah. So here's the story. So this is a new venue. And it's like a Lost in the Woods venue. It's an outdoor venue, right? And so...
Venue where? What city?
Do we know? I'll look it up. You go. I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up. But so Garth agreed because it was a new venue and it'd be cool and he could fit it on his tour and everything like that. But he didn't realize that it was like deep in the woods. Like it's way back there. And like the parking lot for it, you still needed to ride a bus to the event center.
It's at Bass Pro Shop. Is the owner of this place?
Yeah,
okay.
But
that's usually a pretty big place, right?
So, anyways, people were leaving hours and hours before. Like, so put it to you this way: these people left the house at like 8 a.m. to get there and try to get there early. They were still in traffic at 9 p.m. So they turned around and came home.
Yeah, 80,000 people.
47% of the people that were supposed to go did not make it.
They oversold it. That's what happened.
Yeah.
Oversold it by 80,000. That's huge mistake. Huge
Terrible.
mistake. So it caused like a little traffic jam situation. I don't
now
know,
they're
man.
gonna get sued.
Oh yeah. Like, do you think those venues are worth it? Like, I saw one where there's like it's a cave setting, which that'd be a really cool place to see a concert. But how do you got to get there? You know what I mean? Like, what do you got to do? We're spelunking to go see a concert now. Like, I don't.
Yeah, dude. I mean, look, haven't we learned enough from Astro World? I mean, do I need to bring up Kylie? What Jenner's boyfriend was that?
You're talking about Travis Scott.
Yes, Travis Scott. Like, have we not learned from Travis Scott's misfortunes that we shouldn't be fucking around with people's lives when it comes to these entertainment venues? Like,
yeah, man. Tell them, Jorge, get that ass.
Like, for real. Like, okay, so you have it deep in the woods. Do you know what could happen in the woods? Like, have you ever seen movies with shit happening in the woods?
Come on.
Like,
I mean, you have a real gripe, and then you take it to a place like that's like not even. Come on.
Okay, all right. Okay, so it gets dark, right? And you have all these people there, and they're inebriated. Like, a lot of bad things can happen.
That's true. Okay, I get you there.
Yeah. People can get trampled to death. People can get assaulted.
It can happen at a soccer game. We talked about that last week too.
People could stampede and trample one.
Is there any like historic venue or cool venue that you haven't gone to yet that you really want to go to still? No matter what the trek is to get there, or how you got to do it.
What is that one in London where Queen performed?
Oh,
Wimbledon,
Wembley Stadium.
Yeah, Wembley Stadium. Yeah,
that'd be pretty fucking dope.
There's also one in Mexico City too, like the big ass. Yeah,
I would like to go see a concert at Red Rock still, for sure. I'd like to go see something in what's that? The Whiskey A Go Go, like that, like those kind of places.
What about the Grand Ole Opry?
Grand Ole Opry would be cool too.
What about
you see those things like a guy I know, he and his son do
I'd like to see it at the Apollo.
Apollo would be cool, yeah. He and his son go on a stadium tour every year, and they have like this plaque that they have pictures and all the tickets and stuff. No, they go on like for football. So every year they go to like 2 games a year or something like that, and they try to see all the different stadiums. So I think that would be cool to kind of do for concerts, to see if you can see all the cool venues. I know, TJ is as a huge concert head, and he goes to go see a lot of shows. But those historic venues, man, I'd love to go see him at those.
Yeah, what's that one venue in Arizona where it's outside and it's like in the desert? It's a pretty.
That's like, Red Rock. That's Red Rock, and that's in Colorado.
Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. How is TJ doing? I haven't talked to him in a minute.
I haven't either. I don't know. I think he's doing all right.
Hi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, miss TJ.
For sure. What are you guys doing do you all have any plans for Halloween? Y'all do anything special?
I'll be in the valley.
Okay, right on.
I'll be trick-or-treating with the babies.
Do you dress up?
Who, me?
Yeah, you're gonna go out there with the trick-or-treaters. You're gonna dress up.
Depends on if we can afford it or not. If we can afford it, I will. But if we don't,
fuck that. You can make a costume out of anything, bro.
Man, you do that shit. I'm not doing that shit.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Take a plate.
I gotta work at 6 o'clock in the morning. Come on.
Take a paper plate.
So you already got that shitty ass facial hair. Make use of it. Just put some sunglasses on.
Put a cowboy hat on. Not be a cowboy.
You could be the Bears. The Bears.
Dude, why don't you like curl it up and shit, and then
sweatshirt?
Like put some like tights, and, like. Yeah. You could be.
You could be a pirate, like for sure.
Yeah.
Or a Viking.
Yeah. Yeah.
You could be
when was the last time you dressed up? Either of y'all. You dressed up last year, didn't you, Jorge, I guess?
For Halloween?
Yeah, did you?
No.
Oh, you did not?
Last year on Halloween, it was on a Sunday, and I was getting ready to start my new job on that Monday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you remember the last time you dressed up? I like to do it.
Yeah, the last time I dressed up, was probably back in like 2017. Oh, you know what? It was 2019. I had a luchador outfit on.
Oh, nice, rad.
Lucha Libre.
Well, I had a luchador mask and I had like this mariachi coat that I wore.
Lucha.
It was cool.
You know, I think some of the joke costumes are pretty funny. You know what I mean? Like they're like topical. Usually, sometimes they're a pun. I think those are fun, and I think that an interesting costume out there would have to be something to do with somebody playing chess with something shoved up their bum. Could that chess cheater? That would be somebody that they
Hold
could
on.
dress up.
Before we go to the chess cheater, I do want to say this. Like, I'm gonna be you inspired me.
Yeah.
Forgive my dog, but I'm gonna be a lucha libre
Ooh,
for Halloween.
love it.
And I'm gonna be
Nacho Libre.
No, how do you say bean in Spanish?
Frijole.
Yeah. I'm gonna be frijole mantequillo.
Ooh, butterbean.
Yeah.
Butterbean.
You know, for a pun on that fishing scandal, I'm gonna be a fish, and the two weights are gonna be near my huevos.
His nalgas.
So get back to the chess
now,
cheater.
guys.
A lot of cheaters lately.
A lot of cheaters.
Dude, a lot
Chess
of
cheater. There was a poker cheater earlier this year.
What? There was a poker cheater earlier this year?
Wow. Tell us about your chess cheater. That's more recent.
Yeah, so we talked about it a couple weeks ago that there was a guy that was being suspected of cheating using some kind of device where he's being signaled by a machine that is telegraphing the moves. This device was shoved up his ass and giving him vibrating signals. So now every time he plays, he gets body scanned. And it's like a whole thing.
Yeah. Spread your butt
Find
cheeks.
it shoved up his ass. That way they were like, spread your butt cheeks.
No, they just scanned his body. If he had anything hooked up electronics, it would have picked up on it.
It was like, boop,
Yeah.
boop, 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 boop. Drop your pants.
I don't know, man, if I've ever wanted to win anything that bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that you would shove
Let
it up
me
your
see
butt.
your butthole.
No.
Yeah, that's intense.
I
there was
will
cheating
say
in
this,
boxing.
I have cheated a couple of tests, but it
Yeah?
never worked out in my favor.
Really, you got caught?
Yeah.
How?
You would. You probably told on yourself.
Just user error. I'll just say that user error. Yeah.
What,
But it's
was
okay.
this in high school or?
No. This is
College?
like this is for one that you try to get a job and you have to do these certain tests to
Oh god.
get that job. I didn't, and it's okay because like my path would have been way different anyway. But it's fine. But be careful about cheating on those tests.
Okay, well we're talking
How'd
about
you
like
cheat on a fucking job test?
Well, I'm talking about the drug test. You have to read between the lines. But yeah, I was talking about that. And I did try to cheat a couple of those times, and it didn't work out. Yeah, it's hard to cheat.
There you
Man.
go.
It's hard to cheat unless you have a Wizinator. And I was
No, there's some people I know that it's easy for them.
Yeah, that's the thing. But you got to be rail thin, all that stuff, and
well, it's not easy because they throw a blue thing in the toilet now. They never used to do that back in the day.
oh yeah, that's true. That's
and
true.
they don't have a sink in the thingy anymore.
Yeah, One time was a stupid idea. I did something like that you read on the internet, which doesn't work, and I tried it out. The other time was, I effed up on the temperature. That's important. That is an important part of that. It's got to be warm. It's got to be warm. Make sure it's warm. That's all I say.
Well,
anyway, but it's so sad that we still got to have that be something that we deal with in the state, but maybe that'll change. Election time is coming up. I'm definitely registered.
whatchamacallit, marijuana has been anybody with a felony marijuana offense has been pardoned,
except in Texas.
Except in Texas?
Yes, thank you to your governor.
Dang it. God, he sucks.
Yeah, you can make a difference. Use that vote. Make a difference.
Golly, why is he just he's the worst, man.
He's literally the worst.
He is absolutely.
And we still can't jokes.
No.
Even though he's the worst, he deserves it.
No, like he's the worst, but no,
look,
not
look,
all people are not the worst. No.
Yeah, no.
No,
Look,
but he is.
I know. Well, he just doesn't stand for anything.
So you read between the lines that time. Okay, I get it.
That's funny.
All right.
He does say he's gonna roll over danger.
All right.
Okay, all right.
What are you guys watching these days?
Let's just say, Stanley.
You got nothing.
You got
nothing. All right.
Okay. No, he's okay. He sits.
No,
No,
not at all. Not at all. All right, what are you guys watching? Yeah, we can talk about
We're doing
television.
a
We
little
talk about whatever we
flip-flop.
want, man. What are you talking about? We're just
Okay, all right.
7-1, the freak. We talk about whatever
like
we
the
want.
freak.
Okay, fine. Go ahead, Troy. You have the floor.
Well, I was gonna say that me and my wife are actually watching This Is Us.
Ooh,
And
from start to finish, huh?
from start to finish,
Wow.
and it's really good.
See, okay, just like you were talking about it's like chicken, right? Like you're talking about the sexual scene, seeing that shit and how you feel about that. What about emotional stuff? What about stuff that makes you want to cry? Do you try to hold off those tears? Do you fight him back or you let him roll, baby?
It's rough. So, it's rough. So
It's
being
hard.
a guy, for me, what I really feel is the girl, because for being a guy that has struggled with his weight in his entire life, to see her struggle and to see her go through it's tough. And you just want to cry with her.
Yeah. Do you? Do you let it out?
I do.
You
I
let it
love
out.
her. Yes, she's a hero.
Yeah.
And her brothers are sissies, and she's a hero, and they need to put her on a pedestal with a little.
Oh, you're being
Yara.
facetious.
No, I'm not. I think.
Wow, dude, that was actually really good, bro. I almost started crying with you.
I
was
think
really
she's
good.
amazing.
See, this is y'all reacting to talking about crying, right? Let's make light of
Damn,
it.
bro. I was about to cry with you.
Yeah, see, because
Damn,
you're
Troy.
uncomfortable with it. So you don't
No,
you don't let yourself go there. Is that why you're not involved in the storylines and movies? Because you won't let yourself go there.
You want to stir up the pot, sir, but I'm not going to let you. Because
I'm just
she's
asking a
joyous
question.
Actress, and this is an joyous.
So do you get emotional? Because that's a very
series.
emotionally charged show.
Yes, of course I get emotional.
Well, then,
So
damn it,
how-
let's see it again.
So how do you deal with that? Do you let it
Boy,
go?
what do you want to see? Do you want to see it? It just hurt. It just touches my heart when they do this.
I'm just trying to have a conversation with my friends, you dickholes.
Works
Honest
so
question. An honest
Okay, I'm
question.
sorry. All right, honest question. Go
Honest
ahead.
question. When that happens, a scene, whatever it is, touches you in that way and you want to cry a little bit, what do?
You tear up a little bit.
You let it go?
You get a little gushy, yeah.
What about you, Jorge?
Yeah,
You let it go?
I get a little. I get a little bit clamped.
Do you just hold in and just let one tear go? Do you let it all go? Like how you control it? You try to control that stuff?
I just get watery eyes, and then I bring it back.
How do you bring it back? You breathe through it? Like, how do you fight them tears, man? I can't. I'm not very good at it. I let them go.
Sometimes it's rough. Sometimes, when they found out that the baby was blind, I cried so hard.
I had an
It hurt
emotional
so hard.
breakdown watching the movie I Am Sam. That movie,
Oh, wow, yeah.
I used to fight it. I used to fight it, and I think all it would bottle up.
Dakota Fanning is amazing in that movie.
Broke me in a way that I cried, I was sobbing, bro.
Fucked up.
It was messed up, man. All this from years of suppressing just came out that night, and it was not cool.
Yep.
You know what broke me? You know what movie really, really broke me? As Man on Fire.
Oh yeah.
That really, really broke me.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
End of watch, dude. Ooh.
Oh, that's a rough
End
one.
of watch. Oh my God.
That's a
Try
rough
not to
one.
cry. Try not to cry in that or the End of Warrior.
One movie that got me.
Oh yeah, when they're hugging in the ring.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah, when he's
Oh,
holding
guys,
his
no.
arm.
Oh, my God.
And he's like, "Oh my God, I love my brother."
Or when he's about to tap out and he won't tap out. That whole thing was very emotional.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's this movie called A Better Life where the dad is, working. He's here illegally, and he's saying goodbye to his son in they're about to take him out, man. And he worked so hard, doing day labor crap, and he's got to say goodbye to his son and go back to Mexico, and that crap broke me.
I feel like movies get me better than TV, though. I think TV tries to get me like that.
TV can get you sometimes.
It doesn't too much, so that it doesn't mean as much. And
like,
so
hold on, I'll bring up a good TV moment.
It gets me.
Good TV moment, but I want to add a movie moment real quick. And a movie that gets me every time, and you're going to laugh at me, and that's okay.
Okay.
It's A Walk to Remember with Mandy Moore.
Mandy Moore does it for you, bro. Mandy Moore is the one that breaks your heart every time.
She does.
She still owns your heart watching that show.
She does, but let me go to TV real quick.
Okay.
A TV emotional moment, and there's many.
There's a lot.
One that we all three can get behind is the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Uncle
Phil scene. How come he don't want me, man? Oh, and that hug, and that cry, and that and Will because Will freak out, and Phil, Uncle Phil, he just stand there. He's like, you deserve to say everything you're saying right now, and I can't even talk. It's emotional.
Sometimes it's death. Sometimes it's death scenes, right? Losing someone that can get people emotional. Seeing one of your favorite characters go down. Ned comes to mind, but that is usually shocking more than it is emotional for me.
What about my girl Macaulay Culkin and what's her nuts?
Yeah, that was really emotional.
That was kind of cheesy as fuck, but I got you.
Cheesy as F. Really?
Oh, we're not cussing now.
You can cuss. You can cuss. No. I'm just saying that.
Are we PG or PG-13
No. I'm just shocked.
I thought we were rated R.
Yeah.
It's a good movie, but it's fucking cheesy.
Thomas J, bro. Thomas J.
It's fucking How to Pick Blueberries.
For you, I'll cuss a little bit. Went out there and he fucking tried to get those glasses for her, dude, because he loved her. And he fucking died, bro.
What about when Goose died?
That's terrible.
I was too young to give a shit, See,
look at him.
I hadn't gone through shit yet.
Over here complaining, but when he talked about Goose, a crazy moment, whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't old enough yet.
American hero. American hero dies. Well, whatever.
Yeah, kind of. It's not even that.
Okay.
It's just I hadn't gone through anything yet, so I didn't know, what I couldn't relate to the pain. I guess that's what it is.
Okay, what was sadder, when Mick died or when Apollo died?
Mick.
Oh, Apollo.
Mick.
Apollo
knew what he's getting into. He got himself into that shit. He shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, but Mick was old and it was natural. Apollo was like sudden and unexpected.
You know what? I think I would go with Mick just for the mere fact that Rocky's crying along with him, and it makes me cry.
And it's just like the first time in your life for him, and I guess I related to like when you lose. I don't know, losing anybody's hard, but when it happens for the first time in your life, someone that you have that kind of trust and love for, that is shocking, and you're like, oh fuck.
You asked the question wrong. You asked what was harder, Mick or Apollo. Shut up, asshole. But it shouldn't be. You should ask what was harder for Rocky, because for me, Apollo, right? But in Rocky's perspective, of course, it was Mick.
No, right? I'm not asking Rocky's perspective. I'm asking
you.
Okay,
my perspective. My perspective, definitely Apollo.
Yeah, your boys. My boys are everything.
You know how I am. I love your funky ass.
I know it. I get it.
You bitch.
I get it. I get it.
That's rough. And like with Mick, the father figure, that's rough. But he old and that's natural and that sucks. But to have my boy, who I thought was gonna be with me, is now not with me. I've dealt with that. So yeah, it's rough.
It is rough. All right.
I finished that series on Vicente Fernandez, El Rey, and it was dope. Yeah. I don't know why I got a 7 out of 10 on the IMDb.
What series are we talking? Where did we go?
El Rey.
Do you pay attention to the show, brother? We're talking about TV.
Oh,
We're talking.
He's the Mexican king of rancheros. You know,
Does it go from him being young to all the way to the end? Or
it's 36.
Could
it's
you
all one
please-
season. And what's
Thank you.
cool is that that the series is a series of now and flashbacks, so
Yeah.
it breaks it up really well. So you're not watching just a continuous chronological order of things. You get to see things kind of Memento style, right?
Oh,
Where
nice.
things happen, and you go into the 21
Is this like
grams.
a musical as well? Is there music involved?
Yeah, he's singing the entire time, and mind you, it's not 100%.
Who does the music? Are they his songs or somebody singing?
They're all his songs,
But his recordings, or is somebody singing like?
No, that's a good question. I mean, some of it I would like to think is him, but they have probably actors or something doing it. But it's damn near as close as possible. But it's a really good series. Again, if you do not speak Spanish, you can watch it because Spanish is in right now, bro.
Yeah,
Spanish is in.
and on topic, because our 3 of a kind this week is who should have a biopic that hasn't had one yet, and we're talking focused in the music industry. And that's our 3 of a kind this week, so I think that's right in line with that. But another biopic came from not a musician, a serial killer, Dahmer. I've been trying to talk about it the last couple of weeks. You finally saw it, so let's get into it. Like, tell me about it. You finished it?
Not yet. I mean, I think I'm darn near close. But
Okay.
It's disgusting. I mean,
for sure.
I feel dirty about it. I'm watching it with my girl, and I'm like, I wonder how. And she's like, don't say I wonder how about anything. It makes you sound psychotic. I'm like, no, because he was with people, and all of a sudden, those people are mangled up, and he disintegrates.
Yeah, like you figure they would smell it. Some people made comments like, "Oh, what's that smell?" And he would say whatever.
Right. Yeah, but dude, totally privileged. 100%.
Oh yeah, 100%. I think this definitely drives that message home for sure.
God. Yeah. I mean, it's totally disgusting how this guy got a pass on everything, and I think that's the main message. Is like, hey man, stop giving these dudes a pass. But other than that, but besides that, what I wanted to say was, I wonder how it felt to be a person who knew somebody, or had a daughter, or had a son, and all of a sudden they don't hear from them ever again. They just vanish. What was that? What's the police report like? Like, police come there and and they don't believe him. He goes down to these homosexual places, and the police probably just write him off. And it showed an actual call of a woman calling in saying, hey, this is what happened, and the police were like, ma'am, it's okay. And shame on the police.
Yeah, absolutely.
Shame on it.
Yeah, man, we need people to hold those forces accountable, But like, I think that unfortunately, a lot of people do go missing, and the thing about these things, these serial killers, and how we kind of glorify them a little bit, we make all these shows and all this content. It's hard to really find out. And I applaud the psychologists that do the work as well, but it's really hard to decipher and sift through all that shit and find out what is real and what is not. What is their real motivation? What is their bullshit? What is their saying this shit for TV kind of situations? Because they are psychopaths, they are sociopaths or whatever. They have to fake it in order to live among us, and so they're really good at it. And so you don't know what you're actually getting in an interview. What's not. They do let their guard down per se, but a lot of the times they're charming as fuck, and they're trying to put on a show and be disarming. But very rarely do you get to see a true glimpse of the horror that is those people.
Yeah, but in reality, you say that this guy had carte blanche to do whatever he want because of the way he looked.
Go through the history of serial killers. A lot of them are the same race as that guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Caucasian white male, slim, good
timeline too. It's not. And the advancements of technology, I think it's harder. It would be much, much harder to get away with now. Now these guys are doing mass murders. that's a whole other thing.
Yeah, there's video and film on them. Like there was a time back in the 70s and 80s where, white males would go down to Mexico and pick up, females and murder them and on that side of the block and then come back and nothing would ever happen to them.
It's crazy, man.
That was in California,
Yeah.
But all this to say, it's a really it's a good movie. It's creepy as hell. You feel dirty. You feel disgusted. So check it out.
Yeah, but I thought, honestly, in some ways, I thought it'd be a little bit more in your face. They didn't really, it wasn't about the gross factor. There was some glimpses of some stuff that was pretty scary, I guess, or appalling. But they didn't fully go there. You know what I mean? As much as some other movies, like this, for instance, Terrifier came out last week. Terrifier 2, which is a horror movie that hit the big screen. And we can talk about that here in a second if you want to talk a little bit more TV before we go to the big screen. But I think some movies really, especially nowadays, really maximize on the gore factor. And I didn't think it didn't have to go there. And I think this was more about the characters involved. But you were saying about the people involved and the ones that with their family members that go missing. I always kind of wondered and thought about the people who are connected to these killers and the way that the dad was, right? Like if it's your son or brother or whatever. I always wondered about those people, and I thought that they did a really good job of portraying what that might be like. And there's a lot of, there's duality there. Sometimes in some ways, I feel really sorry for that guy, his dad, and then in some ways, I'm appalled at him also about how he might have been an influencer in this, in making him what he is, and then how, maybe that's overthinking. I don't know. I just can't imagine being in that position. But
the thing is that, again, going back to the reason why he got away with so much is because society allowed him to get away with it. Had that been anybody else that looked any other shade of brown, would not have even gotten even remotely close to that. I mean, the dude
Richard Ramirez was the only one. I think he got, I don't know how many he ended up killing, but he was pretty much the only Hispanic or brown serial killer that I know of.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure there's more that
he was the cat killer, right?
He was the, what'd you call it? He was the something strangler, the hillside strangler.
Okay. What was the one that there was a dude that looked like Michael Jackson that was like a murderer?
Oh, really?
Is that who you're talking about? There was one murderer that looked like Michael Jackson. And then what was crazy was that he looked like Michael Jackson, and all these women wanted to hook up with him. Isn't that crazy?
Maybe that's him. Yeah, maybe that's him. He had a soft curl, maybe.
Would it be bad if we did a 3 of a kind where we're like, name the top 3?
Dude, people love this shit, dude. People can't get enough of it. Those are some of the highest performing podcasts. Movies, whatever. People love serial killers. And I think they did a good job of showing that too. Like people sending them money and all kinds of love letters and appreciation letters. Like, what the fuck is up with those people? You know what I mean?
So our next 3 of a kind is going to be the 3 top most disgusting serial killers of all time.
Yeah. Okay.
And how we hate them.
'Tis the season. It is spooky season.
Right? Is that bad?
I mean, I don't know. We can kick it around.
But does that make us sociopaths?
For what? No, sociopaths means that you don't know how to be you don't know how to deal, you don't know how to feel, so you make them up. You don't know emotions, you don't know how to connect to those emotions, you don't know pain, you don't know how to identify it, you know what I mean. You don't feel bad for people, so that's why you can get away with doing that. That's why you can do those things, because they don't understand emotional remorse or that stuff.
Troy, spooky season. Next 3 time is going to be are going to be
Are you eating a s'more?
Just a peanut butter and cinnamon graham cracker.
Oh my god.
People that murderers. 3 of a kind, like the top 3
serial
murderers,
killers of all time.
Serial killers, yeah. That
That's our favorite serial killers of all time.
Was that the Halloween episode? Aren't we going to do a Halloween episode? Like
we are going to do one, yeah.
But next week, nope. Next week is going to be your top 3 favorites.
What else, Troy? You watching anything else? Quit licking that shit.
Okay, I saw a movie.
Okay, we're gonna go to movies. Let's switch over to movies real quick.
Well, okay, television shows, movies.
Yeah. Watched it at home.
Well, no, I didn't watch this at home. I watched it in the theater.
All right, so we're going to talk movies next. All right, let's get into movies. At the movies with the show. You came and watched the movie. Go ahead and tell us about it, and then we'll get into some.
Was that called Hello, Darling?
That was called Don't Worry, Darling. Yeah.
Don't Worry, Darling.
We featured that on the episode. We talked about all the controversy that surrounded the movie. Somebody finally got a chance to watch it. Jorge came in and checked it out.
Yeah, me and my girl, we watched it, and okay, it was all right, man. I mean, it's one of those what's going on kind of like horror flicks. Basically, she's in something like The Matrix. You find out towards the end she's in an alternate universe. But what creeped me out was the soundtrack. It had a bunch of hoo ha 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 he hoo ha.
Is this
really
camping one?
No, this was Something Darling. Anyways, it was colorful. It had Harry Styles in it.
Oh,
it had
it's a horror flick?
Yeah, it's kind of it's a thriller. It's not a horror flick, but it's kind of like a what's that movie with Jim Carrey where he's in that world and it's enclosed? You know what I'm talking about.
Internal State of Sunshine?
No. It's oh Jesus, what's the name of that stupid show? Chris, where you at? Help me out here.
It's called Truman Show, guys. Come on.
Truman Show, yes. Truman Show, similar to that, but she doesn't know she's in it. And long story short, all that controversy, I give it a C+. My girl thought it was really good. She's like, "Oh my god, that was really good." I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a lot like a Black Mirror situation. It's where it's like nothing is as it appears. It's like a maybe even some. I don't know if it's got. I haven't seen it, but does it have any sci-fi elements to it?
Yeah, sci-fi. A little too sci-fi-y.
Yeah, and we had a little sci-fi-y, as Dean loves them, for our movie of the week that we'll get into here in a little bit as well. But we did have a screening as well at my theater of a indie film, just much like we did with Texas Kill Shot. What was that show called? Texas Kill City. We had a screening for an indie film called Texas Kill City. This was much like that. This one was called The Mogul. And it's really cool, man. Anytime I get an opportunity to do events with people like that, it's like so cool to see somebody like shoot their shot and like put something out, see their film on the big screen for the first time in front of an audience full of cast, crew, family members, producers, all the like. That's so freaking awesome, man.
Yeah, dude.
So cool.
It's Dolomite. It's Dolomite.
Absolutely. And just the process that and it, with COVID and everything, it took this dude 2 years to make this film. And just a war of attrition to get it out and to finally have their day. It was pretty cool. Also,
was it good?
Oh, hell yeah, man. It was very cool. It's like much in the, like in the vein of Belly or something like that is a lot like a Belly type of movie. It's really cool. And then we have Look Who's Funny, which is our friends, Flo Hernandez and Texas Chuckle out there doing their thing. They're going to be going on tour with Look Cinemas, which is absolutely bonkers. Started out with, us just getting through COVID, me looking at my empty lobby and like trying to think of something that we could put in a theater that could bring some people in. And through some networking, through some of the podcasting that we've been able to do, I got to meet some cool people, and they did a small comedy show at our theater, and we worked on it, and now they're getting picked up to go on a tour for a multi-location tour That's pretty freaking cool, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, good for them, man. That's freaking dope, dude. So what? They just go to theater and
yeah, they're gonna start at Dallas, where it all started, and then they're gonna hit up our location in Atlanta, our newest location. That's pretty freaking exciting. And they're gonna go to California. They're gonna go to Florida, so they're gonna kind of hit everywhere, man. And
so are they picking up?
awesome.
Are they picking up other
New York? That's pretty.
Do you have
cool.
Look Cinemas in Phoenix and New York?
Yeah, we do. We opened 10 theaters in our first year, and we're keeping on going. Yeah,
dude, that's dope, man.
Yeah, man. So they're gonna go everywhere, and they're gonna you'll see them in some promotional material on screen, I'm sure. So that's gonna be big for them, and it's awesome, man. It's so cool.
And so
get a cut.
are they going to have comedians in that city to come, or how's that working?
Yeah, I mean, Flo's been in the business for a long time. He's worked a lot of places. He goes on tour all the time too. So yeah, for sure. I'm sure he's gonna hit up the old Black Book, check out the dates, see who can make it out, all that stuff. So yeah, of course they're gonna find local talent in all those places, I'm sure.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Good for them.
You guys can throw it down. If it's just the two of them, man, like they can throw it down, man. Those dudes are really fucking funny. One of your favorite acts, bro, Troy, is gonna make an appearance.
Fucking Moonshine!
Moonshine's gonna make an appearance out there on the road.
Moonshine!
On the road.
Troy?
No, Moonshine is something that he does. It's a character that he has that is a puppet, and it's huge, man. He's got over 1 million followers on TikTok.
Yeah, he's a badass motherfucker.
Hilarious.
Moonshine! So I have a product review, a consumer report.
We'll get into that. Let's do movies, and then we'll work that in after movies.
Oh, we're still doing movies?
Yeah, we're still doing movies. We're literally talking movies as we speak. That was part of the announcement. Was through Look Cinemas. We were talking about Flo Hernandez and them with that. He talked about Don't Worry, Darling. They just dropped a new trailer for the Mario Brothers movie. There's a lot of anticipation for that to try to figure out what kind of voice, because we knew that Chris Pratt was going to be involved in the movie, and he was going to be playing Mario. So everybody was trying to figure out what was he going to do with the voice. We finally saw a trailer for that. That was pretty huge. Did you guys get a chance to see it yet?
No. What did he do with the voice?
It's just he's doing it himself. He didn't do any Italian to it. Maybe a little bit, maybe a little hint of Italian in the end. And then the big reveal, though, was who is Bowser. And that is played by Jack Black. And that's going to be freaking awesome.
Oh, wow. That's going to be awesome.
Okay, so
how do you... Fucking epic, bro.
And then a lot of horror movies out real quick, and then I'll give it right to you, Jorge. A lot of horror movies out right now. Terrifier 2 came out last week. And then this week is Halloween Ends, which is going to be a huge, huge movie. We'll see if the story truly ends this time. I don't know. He always comes back.
Won't.
Go ahead.
How do y'all feel about professional actors taking the job of real voice actors?
I love that, dude. If I can recognize the voice, give it to me all fucking day. Give me something to give to this movie.
Bro.
Okay, so you're telling me
Yeah.
that if you saw Batman the Animated Series and it was some Adam West guy versus, the Joker voice was better than...
I didn't say that they were better, but if it helps.
Adam West is not the Joker voice.
I'm saying Batman. I mean, he was the voice of Batman.
It was Batman. He was
Skywalker is fucking Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? Luke Skywalker is Joker?
Mm-hmm. The guy who plays Luke Skywalker is
in the animated series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and he's one of the best that does it. Yeah, for sure.
That's what I'm saying. Is like, shouldn't those guys be left up to do the voices?
Well, he himself is what you're talking about. He's not a voice actor. Yeah. He's a real actor, right? Is what you're saying. So he shouldn't have an opportunity to do that.
Yeah, your fight just shitted on itself.
Yeah, because if you are gonna put only voice actors in there, we wouldn't know that Mark Hamill is really good at doing the Joker voice, right? Or we wouldn't know that Jack Black I struggle with
It's gonna be amazing about her.
I don't know what I'd rather see him do. Something animated where it's just his voice work, or something physical where I could see him. They're both that kind of quality. He's got to be top 5 in both. Really. Let's be real. Like, it's crazy. Amazing. Yeah, amazing. I can't wait to hear it. I can't wait to see it. That's gonna be cool.
Your argument is.
What else came out over the last week? Movies coming out. Let me look that up real quick.
Hey, there's this movie with Woody Harrelson called The Triangle or something. It's an independent flick, and apparently it's look it up, that one too. Woody Harrelson. It's called The Triangle. Long story short, these rich people go on a boat, and the boat starts tipping over, and these rich people start throwing up, and they equate it to like Stand By Me. And the
it's
sheer,
like that.
Yeah,
that's gross. Disgusting. I hate that shit.
Yeah, and they're just vomiting, and then they go on an island and they have to survive it. And so that movie looks good, whatever that's called.
Yeah, that sounds amazing. Let me run out and fucking watch that.
Yeah, you should.
No, yeah, no. We're gonna see that.
Yes, we are.
No, not gonna watch that.
I hope it comes out in your theater, and I hope somebody throws up.
Smile is still doing it. Like I said,
that's fucking weird. It's fucking weird.
Terrifier 2. Did anybody see Terrifier? I know you do like horror movies, Troy. Are you in them or not? You don't like them?
I like thrillers and shit like that. I don't like slashers and blood, kill. No, I don't like none of that shit. But I like thrillers. Like, I like spooky shit. I just don't like the fucking murder, kill, slasher.
Yeah. Terrifier 2 is definitely that slasher.
One of my favorite probably my favorite horror flick of all time is It Follows. So that's really what I like.
Lyle Crocodile came out, did 11.4.
Ooh, shit, that's a scary ass movie.
Lyle Crocodile. No, you said who? Shawn Mendes does the music for it, singing
Shawn
Crocodile.
Mendes is Lyle Crocodile.
What?
Yes, sir. Amsterdam. We talked about that last week. It only did 6.
Oh yeah, I want to see that.
Looks good though. Terrifier 2 only did $805,000 for its opening weekend. Ouch.
805,000.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know what that movie is.
It's this clown. It's another clown movie. This guy's got like black and white paint, like is how he does it, and he's like, I don't know. It's like one of those over the top, gross like slasher flicks.
Oh yeah. Fuck
okay.
So the biggest, like I said, Halloween Ends comes out this weekend. I think that's a big one. I can't wait to see that. You're not a fan.
I think it's been played out.
Yeah, I'm with Jorge. I'm done with fucking Michael Myers. Like, how many fucking times we have to see fucking Michael Myers kill somebody?
Exactly. Like, dude, come on.
Fucking Michael Myers. What about Bros? You guys gonna go check out Bros?
Yeah, no.
Is Bros a movie?
Yeah. It's a movie about bros. You should definitely go see it.
Billy Eichner. Yes, it is. It's a gay romantic comedy with one of the funniest people on the planet.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna go see that, bro. I was hoping that you and me could go see that, bro.
We could go see that, dude. That shit doesn't you should.
Do you want to?
Yeah, I'll watch it. I want to see it.
Give each other handies while we're in the theater.
Jesus.
Okay. Okay.
But apparently, hey, look, it's the new reality.
You're racist.
How is that racist?
It's racist because you think it's gay to go watch a gay movie. Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't really want to go see a gay movie.
Well, look,
like,
it's becoming more and more.
But okay, well, time out. Is it like when they say bros? Is it like bros and they're just gay? Is it just like Big Daddy where the two homies turn out to be
they're
gay
straight up
for each other?
homosexuals.
Because that's cool. I've seen that. No, I understand that they were straight up homosexuals in Big Daddy. The two
but that wasn't the
friends,
no, it's just that's the whole thing about it. It's like it's a normal ass movie. It's just it's like a romantic movie. It doesn't it's just like from the perspective of a gay person. That's the only difference, but it's not over the top. It's not like super gay. It's just like I don't know if you've seen, do you know who Billy Eichner is? You've never seen his work? He's the dude that does the street interviews.
Yeah.
He's
Is he gay?
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Oh, he's coming out?
No, he's hella gay, but you don't know that because you just like he's funny. And you're like that guy, is just like a funny guy, right?
Yeah.
Which is the whole point.
Why's he got to be hella gay? Like, how are you hella gay?
I mean, he's hella gay.
I don't think he's hella gay.
Time out. You gonna holler and shit at me all the time. I want you to explain yourself. Hella gay. What exactly is hella gay?
Hella gay
like,
means
I get
that.
Gay.
Okay.
What is hella gay? They suck a lot more dick?
No, they just are who they are, like flamboyant or not. They just talk about being gay. That's like they're open about their lifestyle, no matter what. If it makes you feel uncomfortable or not, they just who they are, and I think he's very much that.
I don't think he's hella gay. Elton John's hella gay.
So who is like he wears crazy stuff. No, hella gay to me is like you're open about your life, and in that way, it's like.
Hi, my name's Mike, and if you're sitting there watching this tape smoking your cigarette, well, hit the fast forward button because I don't smoke and I don't like people who do smoke.
I'm not afraid to get sand on my tuxedo if you're not afraid to let the wind mess your hair up a little bit when I take the top down.
Perhaps even a nice bath with some champagne and candles.
Hi, Mom.
I do fashion photography, and I do consider myself a refined valley dude.
Okay, I'm looking for a trendy girl with a simple smile. Wait, it says here, oh, excuse me.
Hi, I'm Maurice. I'm an executive by day and a wild man by night.
Hi, my name's Monroe. You've probably already noticed that I have incredibly blue eyes.
Hi, my name is Phil. Most of my friends call me Big Phil.
But like I said, I can move forward.
This shit is weird. I went to McDonald's and got a fucking adult fucking Happy Meal, and I got this toy. It's got 4 eyes. What the fuck is up with the 4 eyes? Like, really, what the fuck is up with the
What makes it an adult, though? Is it the size? Is that what just makes it? Is it bigger?
Well, it's the box. Like, dude, honestly, bro, it's just a fucking way to get money because it's just a big old. And I should have kept the box, but I didn't. But you can fucking Google the shit. Yeah, it's just a big box, and it's got a 20-piece and some fries in it, and a toy, and you get a drink.
You spent $20 on that?
No, $10.
$10.
Did I say 20?
You spent $10 and you got.
No, $11. $11.01. I can't hear you, Bustos. You're muted.
He got
$20.01.
20-piece nugget.
Damn.
10-piece. 10-piece.
10 pieces, $10.
10-piece now. 10-piece, $10.
And now,
get the fuck out of here. 10-piece, only 10 nuggets for $10. Get the hell out of here. No way. $1 a nugget.
Yeah, $1 a nug.
I guess you get the fries and the drink and the 4-eyed toy, but $1 nugget, that's too expensive, right?
$1 nuggets?
Yeah, no, I'll never do it again. It was stupid.
Yeah, well, you know that there's some adult out there that is going around and around to all the McDonald's that are trying to collect all of, how many of them are there? 9, 8?
Would you get the bucket?
The bucket's coming back, I heard.
Yeah, I heard the bucket's coming back, but how do you get the bucket?
It's just the box.
Oh, fuck that.
Howdy, Dean. Who won the game?
Ford
wins again, y'all. Like always, bro. That's all we do is win, no matter what we do.
Ron's team is undefeated. As of right now.
Right on.
But, yeah, it's a good game.
Cool beans. Right
Good
on.
for you.
So Troy was just talking about his adult Happy Meal.
Acne? Oh, Happy Meal.
Yeah, no adult acne. He doesn't suffer from that I know of. So what'd you get into this week, bro?
Who, Troy or me?
You're the one that's here. You just got back.
I went fishing twice on this weekend.
Dang.
Fish.
Nice.
Zev caught a fish. I caught a fish on Friday. And then I caught 2 more on Sunday morning.
Right on.
I caught a snapping turtle for a second.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I caught him on the back end.
Oof.
So I just started reeling in, and I just saw like this wave, and I was like, "Oh, that is a turtle."
Yeah.
And so I with the thing, and it came unhooked, so he got away. I think
That's
not wanting to have to deal with that.
Yeah. Would you keep it?
No, I didn't keep it.
No, I mean I know you don't keep the fish. Would you have kept the turtle if you caught it?
No, I didn't want to have to take a hook out of a snapping turtle. That sounds
Oh
awful.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, good point. Good point. Good point. We're going handheld, Jorge.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
All right, I'm reading a story from William Shatner.
Oh, what?
The one about how he thought that the blue whatever was like a funeral. Felt like
About how he went to space and all he could see was death.
Oh.
How he said that there was blackness out in space and it was just sad.
Ouch. Not
Yeah.
what he thought it was going to be. No groovy space women and cool colors.
Not at all.
Damn.
Kind of sad, you know.
Way to ruin it for us, William Shatner. Way to shatter our hopes and dreams.
Way to shat on us.
If you guys ever get an opportunity to go to space to live out your last days, you're going to go?
Yeah, of course. And I might even jump out.
Right. Halfway through the flight, you're going to get out and just like open the door.
You know what? That would be kind of cool, though, is if like one could have their body sent to space only to be dropped off back into the atmosphere, you know, and be sonic boomed. You know, that'd be kind of cool.
So like it's like a big scam.
Lieutenant Uhura is having some of her ashes sent into space.
Oh, nice.
No. If I'm gonna do this, I'm doing it right. I want my body sent out.
You want to get pressure locked.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and I want to be pushed toward the Earth, and
You
then
don't want that. I bet your brain feels it, right? You'd feel that, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Well, I'll be dead.
Oh no, but you would feel it,
But
bro.
the last few seconds would be miserable.
Excruciating.
Every fiber of your body is going to be frozen. I mean, it won't take very long, but you'll feel it. It'll be painful. I think it would be a painful.
Think about like the worst brain freeze of your life.
I'm talking about after I've passed away.
Of anybody's life.
Oh, you want to be buried in space, like
Yeah, exactly.
sailors at sea.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I want to be buried in space,
Osama
like
bin Laden, space commander of you.
exactly. Yeah,
Or
that
like,
should-
or like, what was the last? The Avengers, not the Avengers, the Guardians of the Galaxy, where they had all the fireworks go off and stuff in space.
Oh yeah, for Mary Poppins.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I guess you could ask Elon Musk to put you in one of those cars he throws out into space.
Golly, there's just so much space junk. My
know.
fear is that
I'm saying like we went that in one of this episodes. We talked about being space garbage men. We need to be the first, bro.
I mean, it's been a known problem for 30 years.
yeah, it's like we can't have anything nice. I mean, do you just think about all this? Man, never mind. I'm about to go down a bath pad.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be
we'll
good
go
vibes.
down, right? Well, if we run out of space upstairs, we'll just go downstairs, right? We'll start exploring the ocean finally.
Golly, it's just amazing how much trash do you think
Then we'll find the
got
tiles, and then we'll all be done.
I just think about all these hurricanes and how much trash it throws out to the sea and crap. You know,
Oh yeah,
just amazing.
Pollution's a problem, bro. That's for sure.
It's too much of a problem. Like it's ridiculously bad.
That's why I eat my trash. I'm like a goat. I always eat my trash. That's how I do it.
I like to buy all of my clothes that are made out of at least 30 recycled bottles.
I like that.
Plastic bottles.
That's how you do that.
Yeah.
Who knows how much
Like-
what chemicals they have to use to do that? But
Like, look,
Is there
like
an
check
app for
this
that?
out.
Can I know my carbon footprint? What's that look like?
I'll tell you what the
Personal
carbon footprint.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can do your personal carbon footprint.
Look,
but can
all you
see
have
what
to do-
companies are.
All you have to do is just go into any grocery store, take a look around. All of that will be in the trash.
Hell yeah, dude. And I have a thing for grocery stores. I have a fetish for grocery stores. I've been to H-E-B 3 times already.
What did you buy?
And Trader Joe's twice in the last, since H-E-B opened.
Gosh, I want to drink some Trader Joe's wine, but it feels good lately.
Yeah,
Not
like 4 weeks.
having a hangover.
In 3 or 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yeah. It's good shit, man.
I like that coffee. They have this awesome coffee.
Well, I got some. I haven't used it yet.
Taste of DFW.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
good.
man. It's amazing.
Ooh.
It's so flavorful and you don't have to use creamer.
Oh, I love that. Do you like, is it like sweet or is it
Caramel.
caramely?
Caramel, yeah.
Yeah.
It smells amazing. It's pretty good.
I like nutty coffees. I'm a big fan of that. Like hazelnut, something like that. You know I do.
You would.
Roasted style.
Yeah, you would like some nutty coffee.
Some salty ones. Where's Troy when you need him?
Splash of nut flavored cream.
He got all weird about bros, and then
I'm here. I'm
you
here.
try to sexualize me on my own show. I have it.
Nut coffee. It's my show too, and I said we could do it together. I was in this. We were buddies, bro.
Yes.
Have you guys
We were
creamed each
together.
other? Creamed each other's coffees.
So that's true, and it would be bitter. I'm sure it would.
That'd be sweet with all that fucking
Sweet tea.
Jesus.
Oh my god. So movie of the week this week was Dean's pick, and he gave us an interesting little banger, if I do say so myself. I'll throw that out there to set it up. You told us last week, you left us on a cliffhanger. You said that keep in mind that this is a documentary about time travel, and it is subject to change. And I had so many notes that I did not bring with me, but I started making notes because
You didn't put them on your phone?
No, man, because I had to watch.
I thought this was real for a hot second.
Oh,
you
really?
fuckers.
You're the target audience, man. That's for sure. That's
Fuck you. I'm not retarded.
No, I mean, here's my whole thing. And see, you're the opposite. You buy into it. You believe. You suspend your disbelief so well. I'm so the opposite that I had to get past the fact that if the documentary, if time changed, then it couldn't be in the same movie anyway. So like, whatever. You got to throw that out the window right off the bat, right? Like, it wouldn't be still the same movie that I'm watching.
I love that it is a very good History Channel ripoff.
Yeah, it is.
Documentary, and it's meta as hell, which is one of my favorite things.
It's pretty cool, yeah.
And it explains the multiverse theory very well. Way before people needed the multiverse theory explained to them from Marvel. But yeah, I like this movie a lot. Written and directed by Ricky Kennedy.
So did you follow along? I was trying to count how many times they tried to change history. It was 6 times.
Only 6?
6 times.
But
there was some psych outs.
They're so subtle.
Yes, there's some psych outs.
You like what? But that's just what he just said. Wait, who's his brother?
Yeah, he had, and then he didn't have a brother. Then he had a brother. And then so follow along all the way to the end. There's some questions I have because I don't fully understand because it's like it makes you question, wait, who actually built it? When did they build it? And it goes in all kinds of different ways, which is really cool. And then it starts to reveal stuff to you later on in the movie. But you're still questioning stuff because you really don't know. Cool. So one of the rules, and that's the thing, I started writing down rules down. Okay. So I was like, okay, time travel starts affecting they go into like a 3-day coma at one point. And then I started writing down all the deaths of the mom, like how she died, when she died, what year it was. And because I thought that was starting to be blatant, that years matter, like timeline matters. So like pay attention to when things happen, what years they say. If they say a year, write that shit down. That's my advice.
Also, there's stuff in the background that changes during the interviews.
Yeah, I was trying to follow that, but I couldn't pay attention enough.
Some of them are like after the Soviets still the prototype, the photograph behind the general changes.
Oh, fuck, I missed that.
It goes from Obama to Hillary.
Oh, damn, I missed that.
And then there's a
What about the park? Does anything happen in the park? I was trying to pay attention.
There's headlines that change, like it says Nixon killed.
Yeah, I wrote that down.
Yeah, let's see. Some are already. Richard goes back in time to inoculate his mother from polio. He returns. He has his brother and his mother still died, this time in childbirth. But the brother.
Yeah, she died from childbirth. She died in a car wreck.
And
polio, and then she killed herself.
So what they would call that in normal sci-fi would be she's a fixed time and she's fixed in time and space. She will always die no matter what you change.
Yes.
That is a permanent non-variable.
Unless you change it. And that's
also there's all sorts of cool stuff in this. I mean,
yeah.
One of the homework assignment on the blackboard.
Yeah.
For the teacher is the same one that Indiana Jones assigns in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, that's cool.
There's pictures of technical drawings of the TARDIS from Doctor Who is in one of the notebooks.
Oh, nice. I love that. The way that they did this movie, and much in the same way as the other one that you put on the list.
The time machine. That changes.
Yeah.
The way the time machine looks.
Yeah, it was an Atari.
Looks like an
first,
Atari, then it turns into a Nintendo.
And a Super Nintendo. Yeah. Which is
about
great. Yeah. And then, but like, much like the other one that you watched, they have to use a lot of ingenuity to make this movie. And you don't have to it doesn't require a lot, right? Like, they didn't make it look too slick. They made it look
just like a cheap History Channel.
But and it's just like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just boxes of people talking. And you could do so much with that. And they showed that. They showed how much you can move a storyline along just by giving pieces and having people talk about it. It was really cool.
Oh, also one other nod to other time travel movies. The date, November 6th, 1985. That's from Back to the Future.
Back to the Future. Hell yeah.
So,
did you get a chance to see this one, Troy?
I watched like half of it.
Yeah, you wasn't good enough, you think, or like quality wise, or the acting?
Quality. I think the acting was kind of cheesy.
I think it'd be cool to like maybe like give it a budget and redo it. You know, I think it's a good enough concept.
I think it's perfect.
Yeah, I think it is. It's only 70 minutes. I love that about it.
It looks like you had an idea to make a movie, so you worked up a fast script and a cheap little mock-up and went ahead and recorded it, and you're going to show this to the bigwigs.
Yeah,
I think it's perfect, and here's why. You don't know any of the actors.
Right.
You're not supposed to. It looks like it's supposed to look.
Yep.
I think the writing is very, very good. And it would, if you watched on it, this is exactly what it would look like if it was a real thing on History Channel. Like when they did that fake stuff about mermaids or whatever.
Oh,
when they do their fake stuff, this is better than that at least.
It is because the fake stuff's too slick. But that's where I think the problem is, though, because I think that's the ADD in Troy and then even myself too. I had to fight myself the urge to fast forward at points just because it is so much like those History Channel things that I had to remind myself that every piece of dialogue in this story matters because it's taking me along this weird timeline that we don't see. We just kind of have to get the clues, and then it became like a detective kind of thing. I'm literally writing down clues as they're going along, trying to follow along the storyline. And so that totally changed it for me, and I was able to pay attention more that way. So at the end...
I mean, I will tell you this. The first time I watched it, I did not watch it all at once.
Okay.
I started it late at night.
You got to go back to it.
Fell asleep, and then I was like, oh, I want to finish that. And then the second time is when I started catching, like, because I was too tired when I watched it the first time.
So, seemingly, here's where I'm at the end of it. Seemingly, just like Flash, they are trying to save people's lives. They go through many paths to try to get there, and in the end, they accomplish it. But one of them has to sacrifice it, and it's the original brother. He is in a coma for the rest of his life. Everybody else gets to live. That's where we're at.
Yeah.
And nobody knows if, and that's the thing that's weird too. Nobody knows if there's a real time machine or not, and all that shit goes away, and it changes the literal name of the movie from the history of time travel to the theory of time travel, and that's why it is a really interesting and awesome, great movie.
This director's from Texas.
Wow.
Ricky Kennedy. He has
nice.
He was born in Tyler, Texas. He has another movie. He's made one more feature film since this came out last year. It's low budget,
Yeah.
independent film again, but it's a twist on A Christmas Carol and Groundhog Day.
Nice.
And a woman experiences 7 years of her future over the course of 1 week.
Ooh.
He wrote it and directed this one as well. It looks interesting as well. Still low budget, but
Right on.
this is the kind of indie film that I would like to make.
Hell yeah.
But I don't know if I'm smart enough to. The whole concept, whenever the things started changing in the timeline, I thought was genius. Like, just that alone makes this movie fun for me.
Right.
And fun for me to share with you guys.
But I think, and that's the thing, like a lot of what Troy was saying, like you could shop this at different, like Amazon or whatever. This could be a fucking whole series, you know what I mean?
It could be.
Just because, you don't have to change the timeline. You just play it out, right? Like, because there was so many different crazy changes. It's, I don't know. It was nuts. Just especially like the whole Cold War changing and all that, like.
But don't you think that's exactly what it would be like?
Yeah.
Realistic to how things could go wrong.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. So do you see it that way too? The one brother was sacrificed to let the others live, and that's kind of where it's at. He's in a coma. They have the time machine still, but the other brother's like, do I go back or not? And he's the one in the actual documentary too. He's the one talking. Right. Yeah. So he's kind of like giving you a clue, like, we'll see how this plays out.
Yeah.
And then maybe I'll go.
Keep calling it a documentary. It's a faux documentary. What is it called?
Mockumentary.
A mockumentary.
Or is it? You don't know, Troy, because you never finished it.
Yeah, bro. Let's get that wheel out, though. Let me get you that.
I was going to see if I could find any sort of review on this.
Oh, yeah, please. And then I'll give
Here's the only review I can find. It's from Eddie Harrison at Film Authority. Here's the quote from this. The budget isn't there for a big payoff, but if you can handle your sci-fi in the form of pure ideas, it has some mind-blowing twists and turns to enjoy.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Absolutely. I recommend it. It's an easy watch, 70 minutes.
Yeah.
Get a pen and paper out, make it fun. What year did shit happen? That's another thing. I was like, okay, because the invention of the time machine kept on changing too, and I wrote that down. And the big years when shit happened was it was 75, and then it turned into 95, and then they went all the way to 2005 for a half a second, but then that got wiped away like real fast.
Yeah.
Went right back to 1995, and I was like, what? And so that's fun.
I want you to scan in your notes and put them in the comments or in the description of this week's episode.
I wish I could. I'll see if I can get a picture of it and get it sent to me because, I have those notes. It's pretty crazy.
Okay, so wheel, right?
Yeah. Wheel. What do we have left on it? We have 2 movies from Jorge, 1 movie from myself. So it is going to be a barn burner. Or, never mind.
We have 3 movies.
Should we just? All right. If they're not on there, then we start over. Everybody gets 1 choice this time. We put it on the board and then we spin it. Well, do you want to do that? No offense. Do you want to do that now? I just don't think his movies have been on there for so long. I just don't think they'll be on there.
Let me just
check real quick.
Okay, we'll check real quick see if Spun is on there, and then Rad.
Thrasher.
Oh, Thrasher. I'm sorry, Thrasher. I keep on trying to turn it into Rad. My bad.
God bless America.
God bless America. 3 words for you. Made in America. Made in America. 3 words for you. Which way would you make that 2 words? 2 words.
Okay.
Made
American
in?
made.
American made? American. Oh, is that what he was going for? That makes sense.
America, fuck yeah.
Or is it made and apostrophe America? Or even
Made American.
Made America. Made America.
Both on Prime Video.
Okay.
And then Spawn is
Okay. We're still in the game.
I'm almost positive.
We're still in the game. One more week, and then we'll wipe the board. Everybody gets one chance.
Spun is also on Prime Video.
Okay, so we'll do it one more week, and then we'll wipe the board next week, and everybody will give us one chance or one option, and then we'll start spinning that way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's just do 4, and then until.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
And then we'll wipe the board after we get this done.
After all 3 are done.
Yep.
After all 4 are done.
Yep.
Cool.
Love that.
That's a better option.
Okay.
I love that. See, that's what we do here, man. We're figuring it out as we go along. This is episode 107, man. It takes time. It takes doing it. Figure it out.
Yes.
Do see it.
Here we go.
Beautiful wheel. Beautiful wheel.
Gleaming the cube. Gleaming the cube. Yeah.
Of course.
Yes.
Yes.
Fuck those movies. No offense.
Yes. Fuck
God.
your movie.
I just really don't want to watch Spawn, even though it does.
Me too.
I don't want to watch Thrasher, so.
Well, there you go. We don't have to, guys. We don't have to. We'll get all new movies next week. This week,
Yay.
and if you're following along, I've seen every movie. I haven't skipped a week. Just throwing that out there. I get my strike.
You did skip a couple weeks.
I skipped 1 week. Okay?
Couple weeks. You
All
fucking
right.
liar.
All right. You got to say this week we're doing, what was it? Grab bag, monster grab bag.
Oh, you talking about
Yeah.
story, bro?
Yeah. Are you at home? Do you have the capability to get the quote of the day from the computer?
I do, yeah.
Okay, do that real quick and then
first.
Yeah, okay.
Do quote of the day first.
Let's get computer in the mix here.
Computer.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
Computer. What is the quote of the day?
Here is your quote for October 10th from Pele. Sorry, I'm having trouble accessing your sound effects skill right now.
Okay, I guess I'll just read it to you. This my best Portuguese English accent. It's gonna sound real racist. From Pele. I don't believe there is such a thing as a born soccer player. Perhaps you are born with a certain skills and talents, but quite frankly it seems impossible to me that one is actually born to be a soccer player.
That was terrible. What?
I don't believe there is such a thing as a born soccer player.
All right. So are we like applying that to life? As
No. World Cup's coming up, everybody. Stay tuned. That concludes this week's quote of the day.
Well, it's very sports centric lately, you know.
So what if? Okay, so what he's saying is that
Last
you were
week was
never born to be
cricket.
a soccer player, but other talents. Well, okay, so there could be a genius to them of like knowing where to be on the ball versus having the skill to actually kick the ball. You know, like maybe he uses his senses, like eyesight and crap that are just.
Yeah, not everybody
crazy.
can be like Arsenal's coach, Mikel Arteta, who's a genius tactician as well as a genius player. So,
Yeah.
he translated his skills on the pitch to now coaching.
My advice to young people out there is try new things, because it'd be a terrible waste of talent to not find out what you're really good at, right?
Yeah, go after what you're passionate for.
Or, just pick something, and if you suck at it, you just keep doing it.
Right? For the rest of your life.
Because there's got to be losers in every sport, too.
Yeah. Whenever. Hey,
or if you're not good enough, take steroids.
That's something that's true. People take that shit too seriously. Like, you have to drop every sport and play one sport. I'm not saying that shit. I'm saying try new things, because you never know.
What was the first sport you played as a kid?
Soccer.
Soccer.
See, don't you wish you'd have stuck with it?
Yes.
I wish you'd have stuck with it, so I'd be kicking your ass in soccer.
I wish I would have stuck with that. Would have stuck with baseball, like all that shit, you know?
Baseball. Baseball's for the birds.
Baseball's for the birds. I did enjoy playing basketball. That's what I played the most in youth sports, was basketball. That was really good.
You know what I enjoy playing is volleyball.
Ooh. They don't have that up here. You know, they have that up north and up on the East Coast, West Coast. Men's volleyball?
They, I mean, I know all the high school kids always play volleyball.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't have like
like over in the West Coast and some places in the East Coast, they have men's league, and a lot of the guys who play. Oh, it's not a lot. Some guys who play basketball also play volleyball. Weird stuff like that.
That's cool.
I'll tell you. Did you guys already do TV Sucks?
Yeah, go ahead though. You missed it, so go ahead and fill us in. With
I didn't really watch a lot. I watched She-Hulk.
Oh yeah.
Has one episode left, and then I watched the Star Wars.
Andor.
Andor, man, that's the best show.
It is.
But I watched a movie. Two things on Netflix. I watched The Redeem Team.
Ooh, I want to see that.
Yeah, that was very good. You would enjoy it. A lot of Kobe Bryant stuff in there, and yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why I hated LeBron so much. Is because of the Olympic basketball.
Right.
The USA team not being good whenever he was there, and it kind of examines some of that, like
his immaturity at the time, where he was young though.
They didn't play him.
Why?
Either. He was on the bench.
Who was the coach? Was
Larry
it Pop?
Brown was the coach.
Oh, okay.
And Allen Iverson was on that team, the
That's his
2004
boy.
team.
Yeah.
And it was just not. The rest of the world caught up.
That's the Vince Carter team.
Yeah. And the rest of the world caught up, and they were still playing. It just didn't work anymore.
Is the Dream Team still around?
Yeah.
Like the people.
Are they still winning? Are they winning? Are they winning?
They are now.
Olympics?
They are now. But there was a stretch in the early 2000s where.
Let's just say, watch out.
Did not.
Watch out for who?
Well, Slovenia.
Yeah, I would say watch out for them.
Wow.
Luka Doncic.
They did not.
Or Spain. Spain won. Watch out for Spain.
Well,
Yeah,
Spain's
watch out
away-
for
and
Spain,
Argentina.
motherfucker.
Argentina, yeah.
Don't cry for me,
Those are all the good teams,
Argentina.
Yeah.
But the rest of the world caught up, and
Yeah.
they had to change the way they approached the USA basketball.
Is there any
they
other
did.
sport in the world that can translate like that, like professionally? I guess.
Soccer.
Yeah, I guess so. That makes sense. Duh. That was dumb.
I mean, there's every sport can.
Yeah,
Except for maybe the NFL.
Football really didn't. I mean, that's the thing that's interesting. Seeing those games over there in England and seeing all those English people wearing like Giants gear is so fucking interesting to me.
Oh wait a minute, yeah.
But
So
it's because I'm not as immersed in soccer like you guys are. I mean, I'm sure it's like no big deal to you guys.
Here's my only beef with the London games, and if you're gonna send two teams over there, both of those teams should be
The best.
in the same time zone normally.
Oh,
No,
okay.
not necessarily the best.
Okay.
Well, I mean, Green Bay and Giants, that's pretty good this year for a team to send over there.
yeah.
But my thing is, Green Bay's coming from Central time zone, and New York is a huge city. I mean, it's not like the adaptive. They're already starting, with
They get a head start.
one arm behind their back.
Yeah, that's true.
It's true.
That's how I felt about it.
Yeah, have you ever had experience
But
jet
I like
lag?
watching Aaron Rodgers lose. That's all.
Is jet lag real? Have y'all had it?
Bro, heck yeah, dude. One time I traveled to Thailand, and when it was 12 p.m. there, it was 1 a.m. here.
That was just the opium dens, man. That's
Oh god, it was the worst, dude.
what happens.
It was like a weird.
It's like Vegas. I don't know what time it is.
It
The
was
sun's
so
out.
Weird. It was so weird.
Yeah.
Didn't
You know how you
yeah.
combat? You know how to combat jet lag in Thailand. You go to one of those ladyboy shows for 24 hours and spend about $300 on booze, and then when you come out of there, you can't. It doesn't matter what time it is. You just regret the whole trip.
That's true. That's true. We saw that in that movie with Seth Green.
Yeah. Well, what's the name of that movie?
I don't remember. It's good though. But we had a question earlier, and I just want to get your take on it, and we'll go to Monster Grab Bag. And if you're at home with the fam, you're watching a movie and it's really emotional, do you let yourself go there, or do you fight the tears back? Do you let it free fall? Like, how do you feel about that?
I don't
I
don't spend time like that with my family.
Yeah.
I mean,
you're active. You are active. You guys are out of fucking hell of a lot.
When we do movie nights, I mean,
it's usually fun.
It's
fun.
usually me trying to get them to watch a movie that I used to like.
Okay.
So the emotional impact is not maybe as strong as it once was. Like once I rewatch a movie, like if I cried at the end of Cool Runnings when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
But I wouldn't catch myself doing that now. But I freaking love that movie.
Old Yeller is one of those like that stereotypically get people. Oh, Marley and Me would definitely get all of us to cry right now. I guarantee it. If we watched that scene right now, we would all cry.
There's certain things though that do, I'll get teary-eyed about.
Yeah.
But I don't know if usually it's when I'm watching YouTube, at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm like,
yeah.
All right, I'm going to bed. I'm tired, obviously.
Yeah. Before I really faced my depression, I used to watch those emotional parts of movies. It was like these super cuts where it's like all the emotionally charged parts of every movie you've ever wanted to see all put together, and there's different parts. And I would just watch that for a long time.
Watch an emotional montage?
Yeah. I showed it to my sister one time. It was like a family gathering. I was like, "Hey, look what I would like to watch to help me like get ready for bed." And I showed her, and she cried within 30 seconds, dude.
Oh my god!
And I was like, "That's crazy."
Yeah.
All right, what you're at? Monster Grab Bag here, Troy. What you got?
So, Monster Grab Bag will be postponed until Halloween. No, I'm changing up
gears, baby. I love it.
We're still doing our thing. We got everything ready. Just doing something before. I feel like we can do Monster Grab Bag on Halloween and really kick it home. But today, we're going to continue on our legends. And today, we're going to do my favorite, the creature from the Black Lagoon. And the creature comes from an old Amazon tale of an amphibious humanoid creature who emerges from the Amazon once a year, grabs a young woman from a local village, and then disappears again. So that story inspired the 1954 movie Creature from the Black Lagoon. And this starred the creature also known as Gillman, which is a creature that is the main antagonist, and he's a dude. He's half creature, half fish. But a lot of it comes from old pirate tales of creatures from out at sea and stuff like that, of amphibious men that come from caves and stuff like that, just like mermaids, right? Mermaids have been also linked to the creature. Could it be mermaids? But the thing about, with Dracula and Wolfman and Frankenstein, you have a lot of room to move, grow, and stuff. And with the creature, he came out with 2 sequels, and they flopped. So it just kind of
sequel came out in 2017 called The Shape of Water.
Yeah, I mean, very much, very, very creature looking. Good movie in my opinion. But I wanted to talk about some actual Amazon River creatures, a legend that I think Busto would like. It's the Amazon Pink River Dolphin. There's an ancient Amazon legend that says that these river dolphins can shapeshift into human males who come into villages at night and impregnate women, then return to the water by day. So that's also where that legend kind of come from,
Anti-slut shaming legend.
I guess.
I like it. You're muted, Chris.
There's a song about that.
What is it?
It's about the Immaculate Conception.
Silent Night. Silent night, holy night, round yon virgin and pink dolphin.
Pink dolphin.
So I wanted to end us with some stories about the sea and scary stuff happening. And let me tell you, I went through about 15, 20 stories, and all of them are missing fucking people. It's rescuers coming upon ships, and one or two things are happening. There's nobody there, or all these motherfuckers are there and they have a look of pure terror on their face and they're dead. And it's all the same kind of shit from different places, right? I want to do some Encyclopedia Brown shit and get on a ship and find out what the fuck is going on.
And they're all frozen. They're all frozen dead.
Some of them are, yeah. Some of them are gone. Some of these motherfuckers are gone. And
you think it's the pink dolphins? Maybe it is. Maybe it's the pink dolphins,
That's
bro.
good.
Alrighty. We ready to get into three of a kind?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Wait. Can we get one more fact about pink dolphins?
Please.
Do it.
The reason that they're believed to be pink is because of scar tissue from fighting so much.
Wow.
Fighting you know what too much. Okay, here we go. Three of a kind. Singers with no biopics. The lineup is Dean, Troy, Chris, then myself. These are artists, or I guess groups, Chris.
Yes, sir.
That have no biopics. This includes motion pictures and like a TV series. So they cannot have a TV series or a movie. You want to see a biopic on them. Here we go. Dean, you are up to bat first. Make it good.
Man, I'm going to go with Daft Punk to kick it off.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, that's one that does not have a biopic.
Wow.
What is intriguing you about Daft Punk?
Well, I think it'd be in French. That'd be fun.
Yeah, and it would reveal their identity.
I
know they've done that. They've done that.
But I just think it's cool. I think they have a lot of mystery about them. Kind of like if they did a biopic about Kiss. Like before they took their makeup off. But they're way cooler and less creepy. But also the whole thing where they created one of the coolest soundtracks of all time as well.
Soundtrack? Who's soundtrack?
Tron Legacy, man.
Oh, they did the entire thing?
Yeah, all of the music from Tron Legacy is by Daft Punk.
Yes.
Would you say they're the pioneers of EDM? Like one of the pioneers of EDM?
I don't know if they're one of the pioneers, but they're definitely the coolest.
They're definitely a legend. They're a staple.
They're legends.
Do you listen to EDM, Dean?
I listen to a lot of lo-fi.
Lo-fi beats
stuff. I listen to that a lot. But I'm not into I'm not gonna listen to.
I love Daft Punk, but I would never say I'm like an EDM fan. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, dude, that's my jam. Like I listen to trap music and techno, whatever you want to call it. Like I like that crap. Afrojack. Lights on,
I like a lot
Lights
of
All
it.
Night, EDC, all that crap.
What's the one? Skrillex. Like, what is that called again?
I don't know. Trap.
Is that trap music?
Isn't that just house EDM?
No,
Okay.
it's like got all the.
Yeah, I think that's trap, right? Okay. Well, all right. Dean kicking it off with Daft Punk. Troy, you're up next.
I'm going with a guy, like I guess you could do his band too, but I mean, just really the guy in general, because I would want the band before that, before I want both bands really. I want to know about him and his story, but I'm saying Dave Grohl.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, I'm gonna super like that one.
Ooh, that is
Damn.
that is a good one. Good one.
Damn. Okay.
Good one,
Okay.
sir.
That's good. Good job there, Troy. Any color commentary on that?
Yeah, I mean, I've always loved Dave Grohl, like, period. The fact that he took one for the team, and Nirvana needed a drummer, and he did the drumming for him, was amazing. And then when Kurt died, and to turn that around and start his own band and use that fuel and really and do it, in the love of Kurt, and really just make a name for himself. That's so amazing. And all the stuff he's done. Yeah, and the drummer dying recently. Yeah. That backstory too, the relationship there, because they were such good friends.
Right.
So.
Okay. Sounds good. Chris, you're up next.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the little lady with the big voice. I'm going to go with Janis Joplin.
That's a 30 Rock joke. Ongoing joke.
Nice. Love that.
Where
Janis Joplin.
Yeah, it's an ongoing joke on 30 Rock where what's her name has gotten
the part,
but they don't have the rights to the music or the rights to her name.
Yeah.
And it's awesome. Amazing. Anyway, yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go with this one. You guys may not think of it, but I'm going to go with Metallica Breath. Metallica.
Metallica. Some
that would be
monster. I love it.
That would be a good story to expose.
Yeah.
A lot of craziness happened in that. One dude becoming an artist and painting. All of the.
I mean, they had Behind the Mute, but I guess we're not counting that. But they had
we're talking about biopic movies, like fictionalized movie.
Oh,
versions.
all of these people have documentaries about
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, everybody has a doc, but we want to know the story. We want to see it play out on the motion picture scene.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right, Dean, you're up next.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with this one simply because whoever gets to act in this has maybe one of the funnest jobs of all time. At least two of them, and that'd be Oasis.
Ooh, yeah, that would be cool. That would be really cool.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Troy, you're up next.
I am going with a great man, a legend, and I'm going with Prince.
I'm gonna like it. I like it. I'm not gonna super like it, but I feel like that's one of those obvious ones.
Only if Dave Chappelle plays Prince.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes, but that should be a biopic pick. Damn it, fuck it, I'll just super like it.
There you go.
But I feel like it's so obvious though. But whatevs. I'm surprised Chris didn't diss it. But
no, I didn't diss it. I think it's great. I'd want to watch it.
Yep. Okay. But yeah, legend. Who would play Prince at this point? Do you see Adam Lambert dressed up as Prince the other day?
Oh no!
And I bet that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can't do that. We can't put him in that role. That's not allowed. That's not allowed.
I think it'd have to be an unknown, really.
Or the guy from Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. Terrence Howard.
No. He should not be allowed to be in front of a camera. Right
the friend.
Childish Gambino.
No, the guy who from Sorry to Bother You.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is.
I like him. I think he can do it.
Alrighty. Well, while you're looking that up, I will fill the dead air with.
Wait, no, whose turn is it? I can go next.
It is your turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay, I will tell you what.
Lakeith Stanfield.
Lakeith Stanfield can do the job. Hell yeah.
Maybe. Yeah.
I'm gonna
or Zazie Beetz. Either one of them could do it.
I'm gonna go with an underdog story about a guy who beat all the odds, who didn't look the part, but found his way to stardom. I'm gonna go with Meatloaf. Please
Isn't there one already?
Please tell me Meatloaf's story.
You fucking asshole! You motherfucker! You son of a bitch! You knew that was my number one.
Well, you should have started with it.
Fucking no! Hell no! That's my number one. Fuck you! I super like that son of a bitch. God damn it!
Alrighty.
I super like it.
I thought he had one.
He does. It's called To Hell and Back.
Okay, well then that's
disqualified.
It's
That's disqualified.
Okay, so no super like. Ha!
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Can I go again, or does that?
Yeah, fine. Go again.
Guess who played Meatloaf? W.
Okay.
Earl Brown. That's who played Meatloaf.
I'm gonna go with he's really good. Really good actor. I'm gonna go with an icon who changed the game with a crossover in the 90s. I'm gonna go with Selena Quintanilla.
Dude, she has one already.
Are you serious?
Are you
okay? So he loses his turn.
Yeah. Count me out. Go ahead, Troy.
Jesus, are you? Are you kidding me? Like, oh yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, it's on TBS every Saturday. Like, I'm surprised you don't.
Chris's next choice is Elvis.
I was going to go Elvis. If y'all let me go again, I was going to go.
Oh
Elvis.
my God, Richie Valens would be a great one. All right, here we go. I'm
Did you
up
say
next.
Selena? Really?
Yes, I was just trying to earn my disc. Go ahead.
Okay,
Whose
here we go.
turn is it?
It's my turn. I'm gonna go with. I wish I could see how this played out and what the backstory was and how they actually lived this. I'm gonna go with Milli Vanilli.
Ooh. I think that's been done before.
I think that has been done.
I think
before.
that has been done.
No,
before.
was it on Lifetime?
It's called probably. Girl, You Know It's True.
Ooh. I think you should be disqualified.
Dang it!
You got an extra turn. He gets a turn.
It's
Go ahead,
one
Jorge.
chance. One.
Okay,
more
fine.
chance.
I'm
more
gonna go
chance.
with Boys to Men.
Boys to Men. ABC. BBD.
You know,
East
they
Coast
came.
family.
They came from Philly.
I'm sure there's some fucking movie out there.
Well,
That's the thing
Jorge,
this.
I hate to tell you this, but bro, I'm gonna just have to super lie.
Well, there you
Nice.
go. There you go.
Yeah.
There is a Boys to Men inspired movie. It is not.
It's not
technically,
authorized. It's not authorized.
It's called Brotherly.
That's brotherly.
Well, is it? Does it have their songs in it?
No. You got the super like.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Dean, you're up next.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Pink Floyd.
Oh wow! Wish I had a fucking super like.
I do, and that deserves it. Super like, sir.
Pink Floyd.
Okay. All right.
Hello. Is there anybody out there?
Okay. Troy, you're up next.
This is my final one, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh. If you pick a bad one, we're dissing it. If it's terrible.
No, I'm not gonna pick a terrible one because it'd actually be kind of cool. Because like this guy just stayed famous forever, and I'm going John Bon Jovi.
Would you say he had a trifling life?
He's living on a prayer, you know.
Well, I don't know, bro, because he's famous in the 80s, 90s, 2000, 2010. Like, people just love Vincent Bon Jovi, bro.
Remember that submarine movie he was in?
Mm-hmm.
So stupid. Submarine movies are so stupid.
He was in that vampire movie, too.
I just feel like his move, he was. Well, okay, I'm not going to diss it. I just feel like I feel like he's the poster boy superstar. Like, no controversies or anything. Like, nothing bad happened in his life.
I'm sure
he had a lot. Yeah, I mean, listen to his music. He talks about it.
He got COVID.
Okay.
Whatever. Bustos, what do you got?
All right. I'm gonna redeem myself here with this one. I'm gonna go with an easy one too, and you can diss it if you want to, but I think it needs to be made because we need to know what really happened. I'm gonna go with Amy Winehouse.
Amy Winehouse.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a really good one. Yeah, I want to see that movie.
I don't know how you diss that.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go.
It's already a movie?
It's already been cast.
Nice. Who's playing? Please let us know.
Sam Taylor Johnson. As
it hadn't been done yet, so it don't count.
Yeah,
it's not out yet.
It's fine. But we want to know
so,
who's
Marissa Abella. Marissa Abella.
Wow. That's a hard character to play because she's gonna have to lose a lot of weight. Okay. All right. I'm going to go with a member of a band, and I'm going to go with Slash from Guns N' Roses because I'm sure that he's been through a lot of crap.
You're sure of it?
I think
there is a good documentary.
I'm gonna diss that, and I'm gonna diss that on the grounds of I think it should be about Guns N' Roses, not just Slash.
Well, here's the thing: is that Slash is on record saying there will never be a Guns N' Roses biopic because he won't authorize it. He said that will never happen.
Never, not on his watch.
And adamant.
Not on his watch.
So that's why I want to see it because I know that it'd be so freaking interesting. Well, Troy, you did it. You won again.
So I'm up 4 right now.
Troy's playing for blood, y'all. He is not joking around this season. He is very strategic. This is just like Big Brother. Watch. Pay attention to how he votes. I believe there's alliances. This runs deep. This goes back history.
Wow. I will say this: I haven't dissed Troy as much this season as I normally diss Troy, but this.
And I don't diss people that bad much this season either.
I know. I think we need to ramp it up a little bit.
You just self-sabotage yourself, Chris.
I do that on the Reggie. I think it's my thing, and I'm going to go with it continually.
I think I've been way better this year. I've just gotten lucky. I've got good answers. I can't help it that I got good answers.
Yeah, well, you're getting softball. We're in your wheelhouse, as they say, I guess.
Yeah. There's some seasons where others thrive on what I'm thinking or what my train of thought is. So next 3 of a kind will be most disgusting and horrific serial killers of all times.
On the Good Vibes podcast. We're also going to start doing YouTube exclusive stuff.
Yeah, love it.
So stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
It's just going to be me trying to find Troy out in public, sneak up on him and scare him for a reaction.
Hell yeah, that'd be great.
It's called...
I would scream like a bitch.
It's called What's Troy Doing? And I just find him walking around, maybe coming into work or going out of work, and I just pop up from behind a car and I go, "What's Troy doing?" And then we'll find out. So that's one of the YouTube exclusives we're working on. It's still in project.
Also, I would love I get sent doppelgangers all the time. If you guys see a doppelganger that looks like me out in public, I would like you to interview them. It can be as simple as 3 questions.
Or just one.
Or one.
Chris Bustos?
No, I mean.
Are you Chris Bustos?
Ask him what their favorite movie is, favorite band,
or
what's their favorite food.
No, ask them. Hey, you know who you look like? Do that. That's the only question you have to ask them.
Come on.
Put a slideshow together, Chris.
I should.
Yeah, Sunday.
On Sunday.
I'm good on Sunday.
Cool.
Cowboys play that night, right?
They do play Sunday night. Yep.
They do. Yeah.
All right. Just send me a meeting invite and I'll see what's up.
Yeah. We could do a short one. It doesn't have to be super long, guys. Let's just get all the hits in.
Let's each tell a ghost story.
We could do we could talk about, favorite movies or whatevs, or I don't know. Think about ideas of what we could do. And then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Sounds good.
All right. Cool. Let's finish this thing.
All right. Let's see you later.
What is the thing that Troy's mom always used to say?
Hey, man.
If they laugh at you, laugh back.
Yeah. No.
If they laugh at you, laugh back at them.
That's right. It wasn't sexual. It did come down.
I didn't know.
Y'all have a good one.
Did one of them shows.
Peace.
It was like, go Cowboys.
Bye, Jorge.
She says, go Cowboys. Yeah. Say on this week's episode.
I said that at the beginning.
I just want to get like a big, nice, clean one that I can put on the music version that I have.
I will say
Let me do it.
If you leave all this part where you directing me to say it.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
On this week's episode.
Love it. Troy, give me a soundbite that I can add into the mix.
What kind of soundbite?
I don't know. Give me a Troyism.
Get you done.
No, it's always yelling. That's what I had in there at the beginning. It was that you saying some pig noise, but it was so intense I had to take it out.
But that's what I do, boy. I'm tell you what.
You did. You said squeal like a pig.
Probably like red lines.
Yeah, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna take that out of the opening of the show. All right, y'all.
Yeah. Hold on. I got it. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, boy. What you doing?
Okay. All right. We'll think about it.
That's a good one, boy, right there. Hey, that's one right there, boy. Let me tell you. Let me tell you what. That's a good one right there, too. Let me tell you.
All right.